And we back, episode 2 of the End of Regulation podcast.
We back.
We live in the building, We got a couple things. I know it's National Championship nights, but we got a couple topics that we're going to touch on and speak to. So before we go ahead and get to those, I'm going to pass it over to Matt, and then we're going to go ahead and get into intros with everybody.
Listen, man, it's National Championship night. I hate Ohio State.
Yes,
so
sir.
I can't wait to see Alabama Crimson Tide clap the Ohio State Buckeyes. So we're talking about that. Some keys to victory for both teams. Wild card weekend was this weekend, so some takeaways from that. I still don't believe in Baker Mayfield, but we'll get into that. And then some predictions about the games to come. Kyrie Irving is weird. That's on the agenda. And then Russell Westbrook and his situation in Washington. And then after that, we just going to kind of let it flow and see where we go. So looking forward to a great show. Thanks for watching. Put some stuff in the chat there. Talk to us. Ask us stuff, and we'll shout you out. Let's do these intros.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start it off. So obviously, Blake, follow me Instagram, Blake_Alexander, Twitter, Blizzy_Rogers, Clubhouse, Blizzy_Rogers.
And I am Michael B. Jordan. That's go to Instagram, and that's Michael.
This nigga.
Oh man, Matthew Frierson, MATTHEWFRIERSON. That's on Instagram. Derek Battle's the guy next to me. Go ahead, Derek.
Hey, how's Lori doing?
Battle. You can follow me on Instagram. I am _Mr. Battle 23. Let's get into the second episode.
It's your boy Sheldon Davis. You can follow me on Instagram at @SheltDavis_. Let's get it.
I thought your thing was Barry White.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man. Listen.
Y'all on the other side of the screen. Go ahead with the
Oh,
intro.
yeah.
Right,
Wow.
y'all got to
Yeah,
come
got
on
y'all.
now.
It's your boy, man, Marcus Tucker, a.k.a. Big Play Duck. Y'all know what I do, man. Catching bombs over Baghdad. Yo, follow me on Instagram or on Twitter at JustHaveUno. You don't know what niggas call me. You never played a sport your whole life. That's not even true. So,
Jamal, don't
Anyway.
get
they
him
don't call you
started.
that bullshit.
Jamal, don't get him started.
Anyway, right, don't get me started. Anyway, what team of mine you been on? All right, say no more. Anyway, so
The
yeah.
praise team.
It's your boy Doug. Follow me, man.
The praise team.
Right. The only team he been on was the praise team with me at New Mount. I had him up there singing with his chest with the tenor. We was.
Hey, get your introduction over, man. Let's go.
Here we go.
My
Just
God.
playing.
Shout out
Introduction
to
is
D.
on my
Grace.
fault,
D.
y'all.
Grace
Follow
said-
me. Just
Sir,
have
D.
Uno. There's no
Grace.
spaces,
Appreciate it,
no
bro.
nothing. Follow me. Go ahead, Maul.
Go ahead, man. Hey, man, it's Jamal Coleman. All platforms, Jamal R. Coleman. Let's get into it, baby.
They
Episode
said David Graves was in the chat.
Yes,
They
sir.
That's
said-
a
they said
blast from
David
the
Graves.
past.
What's up? Shout out
What's
my
up,
dog,
David?
D. Graves, man. What's
Shout
good,
out
baby?
to D. Graves.
He said Jamal Jacket looked like shit.
What's good?
Is that what he said?
Jamal.
And we're
He
all
said
in
Jamal
agreement of
Jacket
that.
did what?
He said his jacket looked like
He
shit.
said Jamal Jacket is ugly.
We agree with it.
Oh
We
wow.
agree. Jamal has
Man,
just to
anyway.
go on record, Jamal has a fake Ohio State jacket on. It's
And-
it's
Yeah,
not
he
an
got
O.
it.
He has a U
He got
on
it from
his.
the-
That's a
He got it
U,
from
not
the
an
Chinese
O.
people.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
He went to Chinatown and
They
got
was
him
like,
a
"How
jacket.
is on
Hey, you better chill out, man. Hey, chill
Can we
the fuck out,
Can we
man.
do that on air?
Do you want to Ohio?
Hey.
Ohio State.
Look,
Hey,
look,
chill
look.
out.
The rest of us that
Ohio
got
State,
jobs that
Ohio.
can't get
Right.
canceled,
Right.
you better chill out.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
bro. Man, shut up.
Okay, listen.
Nobody being
Okay.
sensitive. It's a joke.
All right, Jamal.
Hey, go ahead.
Jamal,
Hey,
listen.
That's cool. When you doing the Tiger Woods apology,
Jamal, listen. Jamal, listen.
I bet I don't.
Since we obviously starting off hot roasting you, why don't you start us off with some stuff Ohio State needs to do to take this L? I mean, to get this win tonight.
Wow. Feel like man, this is a lot of hate. But man, listen, man, it's an uphill battle. Alabama obviously is a juggernaut, hell of a team. If I was a betting man, I wouldn't even bet on my team, but I ain't gonna say all that.
So you don't even got faith.
Right.
No, I got faith.
take the jacket off.
Nigga.
Man.
Pants too. Come on.
Burn it.
Nah,
Give us
I
the
mean,
keys and give us a
say
score.
say what you got to say. Man.
key, eye, man. Key, keys to victory, man. Just getting to the quarterback, man. Sean Wade, honestly, he probably gonna get torched if he guarding Devontae Smith, so he should just stay in the slot like he was last year. John Cooper get to the quarterback, man. Borland do his thing with the middle with the linebackers. I'm gonna go the old faithful. I'm gonna go 42-38 Buckeyes.
You drunk. Okay, who's next? Go ahead, Tuck.
All right. It's your boy. I'm kind of leaning more towards with what Jamal's talking about. Like I said last week, I'm kind of sticking to my guns because this is just how I feel, bro. Great defense is gonna have to be played by Ohio State. Nigga, Alabama, they got everything they need, bro. They got the quarterback, they got the receivers. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is the best offensively charged Alabama team we've seen. But I think on the defensive side, this is probably the worst defense they've had in their reign. So I think it's going to be high scoring. So I'm leaning more towards 45-42. It's going to be tight. 45-42 Buckeyes. That's what I would go with. And they hate for me to say that, but that's what I believe. So
Really?
That's
next.
crazy. That's crazy. Well, 0 for 2. Go ahead, Sheldon.
I have to agree with the fellas. I think it's going to be high scoring for sure. It's going to be a video game, but I think Ohio State is going to win this game up front, just like they did against Clemson. They're going to get after Mac Jones and just make a couple more plays on defense.
Yeah,
take it over the
Sheldon,
top.
talk your shit.
and
Okay,
win
Sheldon.
the Big
Talk your
Ten
shit, pimp.
national title since the last one was 2002.
I don't know. It doesn't
So
matter. It was
bring it home for the Big
Don't
Ten.
matter. They
Bring
won
it
a natty.
home.
They won a natty in 2015.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
it
say,
doesn't
2015,
matter.
2014.
Oh,
And
okay.
they
I'm sorry,
beat-
but
It's 2014, I think.
still,
JT and
still
Was
gonna
it
reign supreme.
I know. Go ahead, man.
I don't
Please
want
don't.
neither of them to win. I don't like none of them. But
Well, since we couldn't pick the teams tonight, who you going for?
Yeah, like the fuck.
I'm
Come
going
on, man.
Alabama
NCAA, guys.
38-35.
We can't pick the teams tonight. You know.
You know what?
I'm going to go Alabama 38-35.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. I'm telling you right now, in order for Alabama to get this W, they're gonna have to hit Fields early. You look at the Northwestern game. You look at that Indiana game. 2 games that I think Justin Fields somewhat struggled in. Both games they won by
No, he did for sure.
Northwestern they went off, but it was
He
because of
for
Trey
sure
Sermon that they went off against Northwestern. But Indiana, I mean, he was sacked 5 times. I think he threw 3 picks. In both games, they put pressure on him the whole night. So I think if Alabama you got to hit them early. You got to hit them early. And I mean, not only that, but Alabama has to get off to a fast start, which they never have an issue doing. If Alabama punches them in the mouth, it's going to be real interesting to see those next couple possessions for Ohio State because I think, listen, I'm not saying that it's not going to be a close game. I think it very well can be. But I just think that the way Alabama knows how to play in this kind of a situation, I mean, look, this is a national championship. This is nothing to them. So, you know, they come out quick. They get a defensive stop. They come back and score again. You look at that 14-0. It could get ugly. I mean, none of us thought the Clemson and Ohio State game was going to be like that. None of us thought that. We all had close scores. So I think that we all had close scores. So I think that
True.
not to belabor the point, but I think Alabama's going to take this one. I got 38. I got 38-28 Alabama tonight.
I disagree. Anyway, Blake.
Yeah, well,
I got Alabama by 2 touchdowns, bro.
no one asked you, goober head.
You talking to me? Oh.
Hey.
Why does your head
just
look
to play
like
devil's
every
advocate, though,
piece
here,
of
real
candy?
quick.
A milk dud, it looks like a goober. It looks like a Whopper. All of the circular chocolate candies, your head looks like that. I don't know how you managed to do that. But anyway,
That's a talent.
M&M peanut,
M&M,
pretzel patch,
yeah, the dark one.
peanut butter, all that.
You know,
Jesus. But
Yeah.
Matt, just to play devil's advocate here, we've seen Ohio State get hit in the mouth, though. We've seen them lose game or be losing early, down early. They were just down early last week against Clemson. You know, the first drive of the game, they come out, march right down the field. It looked effortless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've seen them get punched in the mouth. What we have not seen, though, is Alabama get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So to me, again, to see a team, go back and forth with them, even when they played Florida, Florida was losing in that game and fought back, and they end up beating Florida, 50-48. So we'll see, bro. I think it's going to be a fun game. It should be high scoring. I'm just excited, bro.
Tuck, this is my question. Tuck, this is my question. Okay, you look at, and it's everybody, but Tuck was just giving his point. This is my question.
Y'all just gonna go back and forth.
This is my question. I mean, y'all can jump in. I'm the only nigga
He
that's
said
talking.
Alabama by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I said Alabama by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I didn't
Blake
hear
said
anything he said.
Hey, Jada,
Okay, well, get the Kit Kat out your ear, please. Listen,
Right.
listen. So, this is my question, and this is what I was thinking about earlier. So, Ohio State beat Clemson. Was it 49-27 or something like that?
But that was off the strength of Dabo talking shit.
Okay, here's my thing though. Where is Ohio State going to get 49 points from this game? I mean, 50 points to put on Alabama. I think Alabama's defense is going to play much better than Clemson's defense did.
I don't know. Alabama's defense is not that good.
Yeah, but they're going to play better than Clemson's defense did.
Nick Saban always turns out a fantastic defense. Always has about 3 or 4 first rounders on every defense he has. It's going to come down to Sermon, and it's going to come down to how healthy is Fields really. How he gonna get rib checks, man. Alabama gonna come at that immediately.
They gotta hit him. They gotta hit him off.
They're gonna come at those ribs immediately. They're gonna hit them after the whistle. They might take a couple penalties just to hit them late. But after that, man, it's gonna come down to points and making plays, man. And I think OSU's defense will make more plays than Alabama's defense.
Hey, shout out to John. Shout out to John.
Shout out to who?
John Davis, Sheldon brother, right?
What's up, John?
Hey, get off.
What up?
What's up, John?
Pastor John.
Get off.
Pastor John.
Shout out to David
What's
Banner
going on,
in the
Bishop?
Spartan gear.
What's going on, Bishop? Hey,
Bishop.
Ricandio, Shande.
Shout out to my
feel
brother David watching.
Okay, David.
What's up, David?
What's good, David?
What's up, David?
Love y'all,
Listen,
man.
nobody,
My peoples, man,
listen,
for real.
nobody brought up the fact that Alabama is going to have Jalen Waddle tonight. I mean, I know it's not 100%, but he's still going to be a factor.
Facts.
He's still going to be a factor.
Facts.
Like, he wouldn't
Absolutely.
play if he
Still
wasn't
gonna
going to
be a factor, bro.
So I think we have to factor
Absolutely.
in that they got to check for Jalen Waddle, and nobody truly knows what his health status is. We just assuming that he's whatever. But if he's playing tonight, I get it. It's a national championship. But if he's playing, there's some confidence there that he's going to be able to impact the game somehow. So I think you got to keep that in mind.
Because Wade can't check neither one of them receivers.
No, Wade was talking trash, which I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know why you would come out and say you want to see the Heisman Trophy winning receiver. That to me is
man.
Wow.
Listen, Juju just got smacked twice by talking shit for no reason.
Corvette, that nigga.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Twice.
First of all, time out, bro. We ain't gonna do Juju slander because that's Cuddy.
It's not slander.
Shouldn't have been talking
It's a fact.
But
My bad.
It's a
My
fact.
bad.
Talk shit, get hit. We learned that in 3rd grade. What you mean?
Tuck,
what
you
third
like
grade
Juju?
you went to?
That's his teammate. That's his teammate. You said what, Tuck?
We learned that in 3rd grade. Nigga, what you mean?
Bro,
What, talking
no,
trash?
For real, I understand. Listen, I agree, bro. You know, adding locker room poster board type fuel to anybody is only going to light a fire in them. And I told y'all last week that when you playing good players and good teams, the last thing that you need to do is get in the media and say any type of thing that's going to put a battery in their back and charge them up. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, I mean, I definitely agree with that. I'm just saying, bro, get off my nigga neck, bro. Damn.
I know
I'm
his
sick.
neck, man.
Sick.
I'm just saying, every time he start talking,
You gotta
stuff,
learn, man.
drop
He a
another
young guy.
He
pass.
said every time he start dancing,
Yeah. Corvette. Hopping him up in the
He got hit by a Corvette.
bro, look, I'm gonna be,
I feel you.
and not,
yeah,
and,
it's
not, and,
facts,
not,
though.
and not to
It's
jump,
facts.
not to jump to the NFL, but listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. That Juju to be dancing and doing all that kind of stuff, and you're not really putting up receiver one numbers.
He did last game though. I'm gonna give him that. He did last game.
Oh wow, great, one game. So I think
I
that
would say
after
this.
Big
It
Ben
was
threw
by
after there was
default.
up
Do you know Ben
28-0?
Roethlisberger threw over 70 passes that game?
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
They had to. They were down 28-0, bruh.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He had to do something.
He should have had those type
Ben
of numbers. He threw
Roethlisberger
it
threw for
70 times, like you
500,
said.
but he also threw 4 interceptions and 4 touchdowns. Like, it was no other choice. Like at that point, when you're down 28 Nathaniel, you got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So he was going to catch some passes, bro. He was going to get over 100. It was bound. But before then, Matt is completely right. Like he haven't been as productive as he, as taking the reins off of Antonio Brown and handing it to Jew.
And that's
we saw the difference.
But here's the thing about that, and I just think that's so unfair to Juju because I don't think that Juju was number one ready to take that from AB, nor do I think people should have expected him to do that. I mean, he was a compliment to Antonio Brown,
right?
And I think people pushed him into now he got to be AB because AB gone.
Yeah,
and it's
bro,
he wasn't like that. You said what?
Juju didn't ask for that.
I know that's what I'm saying.
I think the media pushed Juju into projecting that he is the number one. Exactly. Just to piggyback off that.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, no. I'm agreeing with you, man. I'm agreeing. I'm saying I feel like the media was just like Juju is the more likable marketing guy from the organization and everybody. He doing TikToks. TikToks. He's the game was casted on Nickelodeon last night. That's Juju Alley. And I think that it just made it easier for them to market Juju as it did for AB being a bad guy. I don't think Juju minded playing with AB. It made his job a hell of a lot easier. He probably would have got re-signed for big bucks if AB was still there.
Like I said, he was a compliment to AB.
Yeah,
he was.
Hell of a compliment.
He did. I mean, what he's doing right now is a receiver who is not a receiver one, but is a compliment receiver. I mean, and I feel like people wanted him to go from what he was with AB to now AB. And it's like, bro, he's not that for them.
Too big of a jump, man.
And I don't even think that's his.
But he's talking.
That's not his. I don't even think that's his game.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he's best suited when he's to a better receiver. Yeah, he's a better receiver.
Facts. I agree. I agree.
So I just think it's odd that if you're not gonna be able to put up that kind of production, I think the silliness has got to kind of go though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to come in there. You got to come at least with the appearance of
the dancing on the logo has to stop, man.
I mean,
which he did.
That's some
the
kid
dancing on the
stuff
logo
to
had
me.
to stop.
Yes, I mean I'm all for talking trash. Y'all know I talk a lot of trash, but I mean I think that's some silly stuff. How you gonna dance on the logos and then they knocking your helmet off it? I mean, like, come on, man, you gotta. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Can somebody cut their phone off?
Yeah, cut your phone off. But
My God.
Listen, the Browns we might as well just transition since we're here. But the Browns and the Steelers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched that game before the game started. I texted my boy. I said, "Look, the Browns gonna mess around and win this game." And I think it's because
you ain't tell us that.
I know.
Hold on. Who
my roommate.
Your new homie, cuz.
Right. I texted my roommate. Shout out Ross Ramsey. He's probably not watching, but
He ain't even watching.
I texted him and said they're gonna mess around. And Cam Stover. Shout out Cam Stover. He's probably watching.
Cam.
Okay,
Okay.
Cam. Okay.
And I texted him. I said the Browns they gonna mess around and win this game. And if you look at the last 4 or 5 games, you look at the back half of the season. Pittsburgh looked real fluky, and I don't know what the first. I don't know what the first 11 was, but that last half was like, golly, you know what I mean? Yeah. It just, I don't know.
Not half, quarter. It was they played a hell of a game the first 3 quarters of the season. Yeah. I mean, 11-0. And then after that, you're 1-5.
You're 1-5.
That's tight. That's tight.
Who
Juju started dancing. That's what happened.
Were they playing?
That's part of the reason why they.
They played everybody. They
start.
had beat Baltimore. They had beat the Browns. Obviously, they had beat the Colts. They had beat. They had some legitimate wins. Who else did they beat on that 11-game streak? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. If I had producers.
Producer, he's in my ear. I'm trying to get
some legitimate wins. For real, they had legitimate wins, bro. They had legitimate wins.
Molly Querum, could you?
And what happened is this is honestly what I think. What happened is you get an accumulation of all that film. As the season go on in the National Football League, each week gets tougher and tougher and tougher. Teams are playing your tendencies.
Absolutely.
They know what your players like to do.
Absolutely.
The opposite DBs are studying you as a wide receiver. Absolutely. You're studying them as a defensive back, so you know what moves they like to make, where they like to go in certain situations, what they like to do in the red zone, what they like to do outside of the +40 and things of that nature. And then on top of that, Ben honestly
old.
hasn't been playing his greatest
He looks 38.
football as of late.
Yeah.
He's
He's
been
old. He's
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
You need to hang
He's
it up.
old,
He's
man.
he's been looking real.
I
But
do
but
have
here's
to,
38.
this is what
I did pull up the stats. If you want.
Go ahead,
Go
stat
ahead.
guy.
Go ahead.
Okay,
So-
okay.
Hey,
So-
man, you taking my job, bro.
Listen, we
No,
have
no.
we have director of diversity.
So Steelers,
Jamal
Steelers went 11
Coleman.
Hey, you
With
taking
the
my
numbers.
job, bro.
Steelers
Lay
went
back,
11
bro.
0. They beat Giants, Broncos, Texans, Eagles, Browns, Titans, Ravens, Cowboys,
See,
Bengals,
Titans, Ravens.
Jags, Ravens, and
Yeah,
then
twice.
and then to break their undefeated streak, the Washington football team beat that ass. And then after that, they lost to the Bills. They lost to the Bengals. They beat the Colts, but then they eventually lost to the Browns. And then the postseason, they played the Browns again and lost again.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for that, Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal Ronald
sure.
Coleman.
Appreciate you.
I think
Thank
that
Shout out to the Henny. I see you. Come on now,
you shouldn't-
Johnny.
yeah.
I see you. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah,
Go
listen.
ahead,
So okay, so you just listed off a bunch of teams that, quite frankly, that's
Aren't good.
the first
They're
11.
terrible.
Weren't
No, you tripping.
He said the Cowboys,
The
the
Titans.
Bengals.
The last,
Hold on.
the
They
last,
beat
the
the
last,
Titans, the
they got
Ravens.
to like
Ravens
8-0.
twice.
They
But-
got to 8-0,
but
and it
the
was
majority
not,
of
there
the
was
teams
no
they were
contention.
playing-
I'm with you, Matt.
Majority
There
of
was
teams
no
they were
contention
playing
in that
wasn't
first
no-
8 teams that I
They
that I
weren't playing
listed.
anybody.
Okay, yes, this is
So
my
all right,
point.
so let me ask you this. Were the Pittsburgh Steelers the worst 11-0 team of all time?
Yes.
I don't know
Think about
all
that.
time.
No,
I don't know
Think
all
about
time.
that.
Yes.
Think about that.
Yes.
11-0 doesn't mean you finish undefeated. So I don't know what the hell the best 11-0
but
team of all time.
I know, but I'm just saying
They
for
fluke.
them to.
They were
for them
fluke.
to-
Sure.
All right.
I
Just
wouldn't say they were the worst 11-0 team of all time. I'll be honest with you. I just think it comes down to, I mean, look, man, the back half of the season, teams are really fighting for seeding at that point. And I just think that
Yep.
Pittsburgh, they started off hot. I think Ben, I mean, he played really well. I think,
Their defense played really
their
well, too,
defense
though.
was playing impeccable. And then you get to the back half, guys are getting hurt. I think it's just a different season.
Facts.
Now when you look at the teams that they lost to in that 6-game stretch, that's a little puzzling. But I mean, I think it was like they lost to the Bengals, and then it was like it was. I was like,
That's when the
okay.
alarms went off.
I'm like, okay, so they lost to the Bengals. Maybe they just took a week off, but then they kept losing, and I'm like, bruh, okay, so what's really going on? But I mean, even in that though, I'll be honest with you. Even in that, I thought Pittsburgh was still going to be able to beat. Was still going to be able to contend. I thought it was just a late season lull, but then once they got to that 5th loss, I was like,
Shall we move to the Bears?
might be.
Let me
listen,
ask you this.
No,
though, real
hold on
quick,
with that.
While
Go
we
ahead, Tuck.
on this Steelers thing.
Go ahead, Tuck.
So, I want to ask you guys this: is it more so? Well, before I ask the question, firstly, I want to say this just to put this out there. They lost Bud Dupree, who is one of the pass rushers, one of the best pass rushers in the league. They lost Devin Bush, who's one of the best young linebackers in the league.
Yeah.
Joe Hayden
was
caught
out.
that 19 yang yang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they were obviously they lost, Ryan Shazier years ago. You know what I'm saying? So they're really missing integral pieces of their defense that helped them get to where they were. You know what I'm saying? They were
Joe Hayden with COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Hey,
I
thanks,
caught that
Echo.
19 yang. I don't know where your ears are, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's lagging.
So-
it's lagging. Go ahead.
So we've definitely seen them lose
Yeah.
key pieces to what had them being the best defense in the football
absolutely.
in
That's a good
football,
point.
right?
That's a good point.
So with that being said, I want to transfer this over to what we saw transpire yesterday with the Browns. Do you think it was more so Pittsburgh losing the game, or was it more so the Browns just came out and competed and did their thing? How do y'all, as a matter of fact, how do y'all feel about Baker's performance?
Baker played the best game of his young career so far. He did.
Better than what he played in Baltimore when they
Yes.
lost?
Yes, just because the game was bigger.
What?
The game was bigger. You're playing on a roll against the divisional, the team that's been dominating you for years.
I don't know. It's easy
Then
to play
turn the
well
ball-
when you're
then-
up 14-0
but get-
and the
still,
quarterback keep
but
throwing
still.
interceptions.
But still, then turn the ball over, and I mean,
The first play of the game, they hiked the ball over the quarterback and they scored a touchdown.
And that's the thing. Every time Pittsburgh made a mistake, Cleveland
So
capitalized.
you're saying that Baker Mayfield capitalized
on every
on every mistake, and not
Pittsburgh
only
made.
that, but offensively,
Didn't turn the
he
ball
did his
over.
job. Okay.
He did his job.
Okay,
did
I
his
mean,
job.
listen. Like I
Okay.
said, I still don't believe in Baker
got it.
Mayfield. I think he's put together a good. I don't. I think he's put together. I think he's put together a string of a few good games. I do. I mean, but we're talking about a busted Pittsburgh Steelers team that was already on a losing streak, and so I think
Right.
the real test now is they're going in and playing
Kansas City.
Kansas City,
Oh my God.
and I listen.
They playing them boys.
If he goes out there
Yeah.
and plays like he did in Pittsburgh against Kansas City, then we have a conversation. But I just think that he's catching his stride. But I'm not ready to take
I
that
don't
to
think
the
the
bank yet.
Browns have enough points to.
Facts.
to
I don't see their offense having enough to compete with what Freaky Ricky
Yeah.
and,
Is a
and
healthy
Patty is finna do.
Is
I
a
don't.
healthy Odell change that? Does a healthy Odell change that?
Depends on how Baker
No.
plays.
I don't think it changes it because Odell and Baker didn't really have a great connection. The stats show that Baker plays better without Odell being there. And I think quarterback to wide receiver connection is probably one of the most important parts of an offense.
Let me ask you
And
To
this.
be
that's
honest,
that's
it's
just
not
me.
their offense I'm worried about, though. It's their defense. They got
Who
injuries.
defense?
Cleveland's defense. That's what I'm worried about.
What are you worried about?
Their secondary is
Right.
depleted, and they're going up against
I
Kansas
mean,
City.
let's be
Like,
honest.
Kansas City is going to score.
It doesn't matter
Tons
who
of
the hell was
points.
They
out
gonna
there anyway.
It didn't matter who Kansas
It
City
didn't matter
plays.
who-
They're scoring.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah.
It
They're,
didn't matter who was out there
anyway.
anyway.
I hear what you're saying. But
And they got the kind of offense with that running game can keep Patrick Mahomes off the field and limit their possessions. So that gives them a chance.
It's still not
Shout
enough
out
points.
to Nick Chubb, bro. I think he's a monster. I ain't
Him and
gonna
Kareem
hold
Hunt.
y'all.
Sure, for sure, man.
So
Yeah.
this is my question.
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, man.
Because Tuck, you brought up
Yeah.
a good point. You said Baker. You talked about Baker and Odell and that dynamic. Now this is my issue with the Baker Odell thing. I feel as though when I watched their first, part of them being able to play together, it seemed as if Baker couldn't hit Odell. It was almost like he
Facts.
wasn't comfortable making the reads
Throwing
to
him the
Odell,
ball.
throwing it to him. The DBs, obviously, the best DBs are on Odell. It seemed like it was a comfort thing as to why he wasn't throwing them. So now he's not playing, and everybody's saying, well, he's playing better without Odell. Yeah, because he's not worried about having to throw to Odell. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I think that's
Facts.
more of an indictment on Baker than it is Odell. I think if you look at any other, look at Russell Wilson, or you look at Aaron Rodgers, even Matt Stafford, they're gonna get the ball
Right.
to Odell Beckham. Period. They're gonna make those
Right.
throws to get it to Odell. And you look at Baker,
Right.
and he's not comfortable to do that. And so I think that's an issue. That's an issue, especially when you
Right. Again,
know.
though, it comes back to, and I think we're kind of saying the same thing,
Yeah.
where it comes back to, like you say, comfortability.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the connection, period.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't matter who's
sure.
the more
Sure.
uncomfortable or
Sure.
who feel like this or feel like that. I'm just talking about they just weren't
just
on the
off.
same page.
Yeah, they just
period.
off.
They
Yeah.
weren't connecting. I'm not saying it's Odell's fault. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's Baker's fault. I'm just saying the fault is that
no
this shit ain't
chemistry.
working.
No chemistry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they was going out there and you know what I mean? They was just going out there and he was playing terrible because I feel like him being a young dude and watching Odell play. We all watch Odell play. Bro, if he was on my team, I would probably be out there like,
Right.
damn, what is you gonna do next? Like
Right. Yeah.
you such
Odell Beckham.
such a great
No doubt.
talent. Like I want to
Real.
see you do your thing. And I feel like as a young quarterback, you kind of want to be the guy to be like, oh yeah, I'm making sure he all right. But honestly, what it takes him to go out and do his job. He got to make sure the others are getting off in order to get the main guy off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We just talked about why Juju was such a compliment to Antonio Brown.
Right.
It wasn't because, Antonio Brown was so great and it rubbed off on him. What happened is, okay, they're double teaming AB.
Right.
I need to go to somebody else right now. So
He
Juju
has a great
is
second
winning.
option.
You
too.
get what
He
I'm
has
saying?
Jarvis.
Yeah,
and
Jarvis, nice.
and Jarvis, I feel like him and Odell's relationship is so cool and so tight to where Baker felt like oh I gotta get
pick
Odell off
Yeah,
first
yeah.
and then I'll worry about Jarvis. When really he should just go out there and play
And just throw the
run
ball.
what you
Just
do,
throw the
do what you
football.
need to do
Oh,
and,
man.
and let it fall.
Throw the
Yeah,
football.
let it fall where it's gonna fall.
So listen, and this is going to segue to the other matchup, one of the other matchups. Now you look at a guy like Hanky for the Washington football team, Heineken, Hanakaki or whatever his name is, and you look at a guy like him. I mean, listen. You look at a guy like him, and you look at the moxie that he went out there and played with. Obviously under duress, obviously with injury, obviously going up against a giant for him. And you just watch the way that he put drives together. Now, Chase Young not being able to provide a spark on the defensive end to help them blows my top because, I mean, think about it.
All week, we want Brady.
Right, we want Brady. You're Chase Young in this defense. You guys have to make a play.
Y'all misinterpret what he meant.
Nobody want to.
No. He's an Ohio State guy, and so you want to rock for your guy.
Yep.
No,
just back him up.
Yeah. You want to rock for your guy. That's not gonna happen. Chase Young opened his mouth and said, "We want Tom Brady."
All he was saying is that it was an honor to play against the GOAT, man. That's all he was trying to say.
He was not saying that.
If he wanted to say that, he would have said that.
He didn't say that. He said, "We want Brady."
He didn't say
I'm glad you put
we want Brady.
5 exclamation points.
Nigga, this ain't no I pledge allegiance to the Tom Brady. He said, "I want Brady."
Hey.
And he got him.
Exactly. He said,
he
"I
got
want Brady."
And now he's going
Jamal
home.
Jamal looks like a Red Robin onion ring stack.
Red Robin.
Right. Nigga sitting there looking like a big red vine. Looking like a pack of red vines.
Twizzlers.
Right, the heck? What's wrong with him?
He got on Jamal got on the velvet scrunchie.
Y'all so
wait,
funny.
Hey, but anyway,
man.
the point is,
No, all right,
point
for
is,
real, but why he didn't do that, bro? He
Yeah,
went out there and
yeah.
said, "We want Brady," and got clapped.
And
He didn't
got
make no
clapped.
plays, did not get to him, didn't touch him. Nothing.
and if
I don't
he
wanna
and
be
if
quiet.
he makes even a couple plays, the
win
game
that
is
game.
different.
Right.
They win that game.
You
right,
like
the
that's
dynamic
what
of the
I
game is
don't
totally different if he makes one play.
Tampa Bay is beatable, bruh.
Oh, the
And they showed that.
the Saints
for
gonna beat
sure.
them next week.
For sure.
Tampa Bay is beatable.
They going home next week.
And Washington had an opportunity
Yeah, they going
to
home.
go in, led by Heineken and whatever his name is, Hinky, and
Right.
beat them. Bro, I didn't know he threw for 730 yards against New Hampshire in college. I didn't know that.
Who?
That's a guy.
Yeah, the guy that
What?
Heineke, who quarterback for
That's
the
a
Washington
fact?
football team. It's a
Yeah, he
fact. He
won
threw for
like their equivalent of a
730
Heisman.
yards in a game. In a game.
Yeah, the FCS, he won their equivalent of a
Overtime, they blew them out. They-
Yeah, bro.
I
You
played-
throw for 700 yards and it's overtime.
I played in the
Bruh.
was it an overtime game?
No,
Double over, triple
no,
overtime?
it was I think I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it was a
that's out
regular
of
regulation.
control.
But it was 730. Was the 730?
Jesus.
That's a lot of yards, bro.
Some teams
Bro, he got
don't have
game, bro.
730
He got
yards
yards.
total at the
Yard.
end of a game, and he
Yeah.
threw for 730.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's my player road to glory. All that.
So-
he done broke
everything.
road to glory.
Right, he was playing on rookie.
man.
Right.
Look, no, for people that don't know, you play video games, 2K, Madden. Rookie is the lowest level. It's the easiest level.
If you watching
Sheldon
sports
don't
show,
know.
Sheldon plays
yeah,
all
watching
levels.
a sports show,
Sheldon
you
plays
don't
on
know.
rookie. That's why he
Sheldon
gets
said you
clapped
need
every
to
time we
do
play him.
Every time we go over his crib to
Everybody-
play
You
2K, we gotta change it.
I don't change it when I open the game, nigga. So
Right. This is what I don't understand.
switch something? Stupid ass.
Listen, let me just real quick. Let me ask this question, Sheldon. We've known you for a very long time, okay?
very long.
Talk
And
Appreciate it.
this is you had us over
He
to
said
play.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
was-
sticking around, guys.
yeah. I was trying not to say unfortunately at the end of that, but we've known you for a very long time, and we come over your house, okay, and we eat your food.
Oh, stop.
You know,
And
I
the
mean,
snacks.
they go
And
straight to my
we
refrigerator.
drink whatever you have there,
Right.
and then we
Disrespectful.
turn around and we bust you in 2K and Mad. How do you let niggas come over and just run a rim shot on your house? We eat your food, we drink your stuff, we talk to your girls, and we beat 2K and Mad.
Bro, his
How you
brother
let-
is in this, man.
That
I'm
is
kidding.
not true.
I'm
That
kidding.
is not true.
Come on, it's a joke. This is in the regulation
But thank
podcast.
Oh, y'all are
They do
hilarious,
come into my
dog.
apartment,
Yikes.
and the first thing Blake say is, "Man, where the fruit snacks
Where the
at?"
fruit snacks
Like,
at?
huh?
Hey, where the fruit snacks?
Bro,
Hey,
sit
hey,
down and watch-
hey,
where the
Hey,
fruit
what
snacks?
up?
Don't be surprised if you ask
where
where
the
the
fruit
fruit.
snacks?
All right, let's get. Okay, so we talked about Hinkie. We talked about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other side, which was Tampa Bay. Like I said, I think Tampa Bay is extremely beatable. I think Tom Brady.
Facts.
I mean, Tom Brady's Tom Brady, but you can still see that with consistent pressure,
Pressure, he's done.
there's nothing. There's nothing there. There's
He
nothing
hates
there.
pressure. He does.
I think Shelton, you said that they're gonna get smacked by the Saints next
Oh,
week.
no doubt.
I agree. But then again, I think the Saints.
Saints are
and
beatable, too.
I don't
Saints
want
are beatable too.
'Cause
I
the
think
Bears-
Tampa Bay
I don't want to
might get
transition.
them.
I don't want to
ain't
The
transition to my
Bears
Bears.
were
man.
in the game. They were in the game.
I think if we have
Man.
listen, bro. If we
If
even
they had
have
an
Ryan
offense.
Fitzpatrick, we beat New Orleans.
So I
last
got
week.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, so I guess we have to talk about the Bears since they were part
Yes,
of
we
Wild
have to
Card
talk
Weekend.
about the Bears.
But and then we doing it sooner than I wanted to. But Chicago Bears. So
Bears.
yeah, so we play New Orleans. It was extremely close in the first half.
First
really.
half, yeah.
First half, it was 7-3 going into the locker room. Listen, that defense. I'm gonna be honest with you, is one of the better defenses, that we've seen.
Y'all
And
had a Super Bowl defense.
we do. We
Y'all
do. And for Trubisky, I think when I watched that game, this is what I saw. Yeah, Trubisky's garbage, but this is what I saw: the confidence for him to go out and make the throws, to make a play. You can tell that they're restricting him, because the announcers even were saying it. Hey, you got to take some of the restrictions off and let him throw it. Just let him throw it to make a play.
Because the one shot they did have came off a trick play.
Yeah, the one to
Wims.
Wims,
Miller.
what's that boy name? Mims. What's that boy name?
Came
To
off a-
Wims,
it came
yeah.
off a trick
Which
play.
I mean, and listen, for that ball to slide down his jersey numbers, that took my soul. That play took
Out of your
my
body.
soul out
My
of
God,
my
my
body.
God.
I mean, it was like fire. Shut up in my bones.
In my bone. Oh,
Can I get-
hashtag
Hallelujah.
Can I get a believer to shout amen on that?
Amen.
Right there?
Amen.
But anyway,
Amen.
anyway,
I was sick for him. I sure put on Twitter. I said, "Damn, y'all could have just hired me."
Right,
Shit.
my boy
I
Tuck
sure
would've made
told
the
the
play.
Bears that. I ain't gonna lie.
Receiver for hire.
I mean, let's be real. It comes down to the quarterbacking. But then what makes it worse about Chicago is that the coaches don't have confidence in there. It's one thing to have a bad quarterback, but for the
Right.
coaches to show you that we don't have any confidence in this guy to go out and make the necessary throws, it's the playoffs. I mean,
That has
it's
to
the
be
playoffs.
devastating to a quarterback, though. Like they like you. I'm your guy, and you don't
Bruh,
want me
it's
to throw the
devastating
ball.
to a whole team.
I mean,
a whole team.
how
That's
demoralizing
devastating.
do you think it
Not
was
just
to
the quarterback.
Khalil Mack and Eddie Jackson, and that like they're giving everything they got on the other side of the
Announcers
ball.
are always saying the Bears is always out there. I know they tired.
Right.
Bro,
Their
what?
defense was out there for.
Come on, bro. You
half
give
the
us
game.
Deshaun Watson. You give us, you know what I'm saying? Even Kyler Murray. I mean, you give us any Fitzpatrick. It's a different team, bro. It's a different team. And it's
Give
just
us Carson Wentz.
you give us Carson Wentz. It's a different team.
Facts. I agree with y'all. I really do.
So yeah, New Orleans,
But-
like you said, New Orleans looks beatable. We shouldn't have been in it as long as we were in it. I think we just got
Testament to the
tired.
defense.
I think we just got tired. I think Chicago they got tired of holding on, and after the half, New Orleans has the players to make the plays.
Yep. Simple as
Kamara, Mike Thomas, Drew Brees, they have the players to make the plays, man, and they weren't gonna not come out and try to get going. And so I think it's just the defense was like, man, we gave y'all everything in that first half. We need some help, and they came out
So-
firing on all cylinders. So
We need a new quarterback, and I think it's time to let Nagy go, man.
yeah, I think it's time too.
And
I
a
think it's
GM.
I
time
think it's
too.
time, man.
I think it's time too. Moving on to who is Titans Ravens rematch. Listen,
Lamar got the monkey off his
Listen.
leg.
Lamar said, "Shut up, man.
I'm
Not
so
bad for a
proud of
running
that
back.
young.
that boy
I'm so
cut
Not
proud.
up.
bad for a
Lamar
running
Jackson.
back."
Listen, that boy cut
I'm so
up.
proud.
He cut up.
That first
What was it?
touch.
What was it? Was it 70? Was it when I say cut up, I mean on that play. It was
Oh,
72
no, It
yards.
wasn't that long. It was about 50.
No, he cut up. Period.
46.
46.
He
Listen.
balled, man.
What scared
balled out.
me was when the gap was closing, and it was like he downshifted, and it went another.
No,
like,
the-
bruh.
Gear.
The corner or safety had the angle on
He
him.
had
He
the-
just
they
outran
both
He just
had the
outran the
angle.
angle. I'm like,
They both had the angle. This is my argument with
man.
me and Cam argue this all the time. Cam doesn't believe that Lamar's a good quarterback from a throwing standpoint. I can't disagree. I think there's a lot that he has to learn in terms of being able to deliver the ball. But I mean, I think, hey, you know,
you can tell from that interception. he threw.
yeah. I mean, he's throwing bad passes without pressure. I mean, that's the issue. If you're gonna throw bad passes, let it at least be under some duress. Don't just be throwing bad passes. But I think Lamar's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna really. If you're gonna throw a bad pass, nigga, let there be some heat coming at you. But I think he's gonna be okay.
And let's give a shout out to that defense too, to hold Henry to 50 yards.
You're saying our defense
40.
was our?
40.
40 yards.
Shelton talking about
They
the Titans.
held Derrick Henry,
40
This
King
was
Henry.
2000.
the 8th 2,000-yard rusher in the history of the
King
NFL,
Henry.
to 40 yards rushing.
And
It's
he-
nothing but a testament to how great
That
their
front was-
defense played.
yeah.
Also, I'll say this. To me, there was no reason why he shouldn't have been on display. They got up early, 10-zip. This is the perfect game for some, I'm just some bouldering big running back. You got up 10-0 early. Now it's your time to feed this man
and put them away.
feed the king.
Big Ben
and,
threw
and
the
see
ball
what
70
happens.
times
And
the
that
other day. I would have
defense
handed the ball
knew
off
it was
70
coming,
times.
and they shut him down. I'm proud of him, man, and I'm proud
Look,
of the way
though.
that Lamar played. I honestly think that right now the Ravens is a team that people don't really want to see right now.
They don't.
You know,
Look, and here's the thing about here's the thing about you said Derrick Henry, but you have to know at the same time when you look at how they played them last year. I mean, I knew that there was no way Baltimore was not going to come with some sort of focus point on Derrick Henry. I knew it was going to have to be somebody else going to have to beat us. I just knew that. I mean, Derrick Henry made them look like high schoolers last year. I mean, he was even throwing passes. I'm like, bruh. I mean, when he spun Earl Thomas around, that was it for me. I was like, wow.
He stiff armed that nigga to tackle his own niggas.
yeah,
I was like,
facts.
oh.
Facts.
And has he played a down since then?
No, he hasn't. But that's because he's crazy. That
Right.
nigga crazy.
He got some problems.
that nigga great.
Crazy. And it was who else? Who else was it? It was Titans,
Rams, Seahawks.
Seahawks. That one hurt, man. That one hurt, man.
Oh man,
That one hurt. I mean,
Bro.
Russell Wilson, bro.
But this is why Russell Wilson has never won an MVP. He starts hot and he gets you in the conversation and he never finishes, man.
he needs help.
He never finishes the
needs
season
help.
the same way.
And you know what, Jamal?
You
That's
a
a great
hater.
point.
I'm
Jamal,
not a hater. I love Russell Wilson, but he has never finished the season the same way he started.
But here's the thing, Jamal. You got to keep in mind. I think it's showing, and I'm not saying Chris Carson's not good, but I think it's showing that they. I mean, it was
They need a
beast
running
mode, bro.
back.
It was Marshawn Lynch. I think
This is
Marshawn Lynch.
showing that Marshawn
he-
Lynch should have got the damn ball in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
Marshawn Lynch disguised the fact that Russell.
my grandma would have knew that.
You know,
Well,
yeah.
your grandma's not the OC, nigga.
Oh my god.
Right.
Sheesh, man. Listen,
Take
bro.
that bass out your voice when you talk about
Yeah,
his
man.
grandma.
We're just
Yeah,
trying to
man.
have some
I gotta-
fun here, man.
Disrespectful.
But no, I think you're right, and I don't know what it's gonna take for the Seahawks. I don't know, man. It just seems like you're done. They're done. I think they may be done. I don't know. I want to see Russell win, but I mean they should have beat L.A. They should have beat L.A.
Especially
they
when
should
they,
have
LA,
beat them.
listen, man, LA,
LA is not that
so
good.
The Rams.
they should have beat the Rams. Jared Goff had a broken thumb. Who didn't even start the game. They started the backup.
he got hurt.
Cooper Kupp leaves in the middle of the game.
I mean, like
Aaron
bro,
Donald leaves with a rib
Ex-
injury.
how many
And you
more
mean to tell
layups
me
do
that
you
you
need?
can't win this game at
Come
all?
on, dog. Come on, dog.
You can't even make. It was embarrassing, man, and exactly this is why Russell Wilson can't be MVP because
Yeah,
every
he's
time
not
he
getting
starts the
upset
season,
with
he
them,
doesn't
too.
finish
You
it the
can
same
tell.
way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see you, D. Brack, in the comments.
What's up, Devin?
Man, that's a
D.
I ain't
Bragg.
seen Devin
What's
in
That's
the
a
deal?
blast from the past, Devin.
The bitches love D-Brack. Hey. That's my dog. I've been doing that for forever.
Hey, Stove in the
Bitches
comments
love
too.
D-Brack.
Boy,
Love
Cam in the comments,
D-Brack.
too.
Shout out Cam. Shout out Cam. But look,
Shout out Cam. Cam in there.
yeah,
Cam
Cam
Stove.
in there.
Cam
He in
who?
there.
Cam
Stove.
Stove.
Cam
Hey,
Davis.
so if
Oh.
y'all are in here and y'all watching, go ahead and share it too, man. We definitely need to grow as much as possible.
Share it,
So
man. Post
share it
questions.
up, share it
I can
up.
see you when you're a sharer.
Yeah, when you're a sharer and you're putting our content out there, we can see that. We
We,
appreciate
we might bring
that.
you on the show.
You know,
Probably not.
but yeah. So
Wow.
that's good. Okay, so
Wow.
do we need to do predictions for next weekend's game?
Yeah, let's do scores.
Okay, so who we
Right.
had?
His
So we
prediction.
Saints
So we
and
got. What's the lines
kind
up?
of
Look
blow,
at the
kind of
scores.
blow through this here.
First score, Rams Packers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Packers.
I'm gonna go.
Easily.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
I'm gonna
going
go Packers.
I'm going Packers by
2 touchdowns.
17.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got Packers
Tuck,
by 2
Tuck.
touchdowns.
Bear with me. I'm gonna go Packers 38-24.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Packers by 2 touchdowns.
2+.
Yeah, Packers 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm
Me
just saying,
saying
so I don't
Packers
get
2+.
fined when it comes
Y'all
to
ain't got
that.
And they
Score?
going into Lambeau.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
snowing.
tight.
I think
Yeah,
Packers. I
Them
think
Florida
Packers
boys
win.
hate that.
I
ain't
think
gonna lie.
Packers wins
Jalen
31-17.
Ramsey, all right.
31-17.
Hey, Hey, side note: Jalen Ramsey versus Devontae Adams is gonna be a hell of a
That's a good
matchup.
one. Yeah.
Shout out Devontae Adams. He's finna get
Shout
him
out.
that work.
I'm
Best
gonna be
receiver
honest
in the
with you.
league,
Aaron
man.
Rodgers
That's
is
gonna
gonna
be
be
a great
slinging it.
matchup.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Jalen Ramsey. I think he's a great DB, but Devontae Adams is different.
That's a different animal.
And
Devontae
Aaron Rodgers
Adams
will put
and
the
Aaron
ball
Rodgers
exactly where
is
you need
feeling
to.
himself
Yeah.
right now.
I'll
That
say
man
this.
is feeling himself.
Devontae Adams is Ocho Cinco.
Ooh, I
If
like
he
that.
had a great
I
quarterback.
like that, Tuck.
Yeah,
That's
comparison.
I
who
like that,
that's who
Tuck.
Devontae Adams is. It's all footwork. He's not handsy. He don't
like
want to
that,
get
Tuck.
engaged with guys. He's not trying to be physical with you. It's all
It's footwork. Yeah.
Do you mean
Tashi, Tashi.
like a Hall of Fame quarterback?
yeah, like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Because I mean, Carson Palmer wasn't terrible.
Yeah, Carson Palmer was
Okay,
he was
so
a
is he
playoff
going-
quarterback.
All right. So let me ask you this: Carson
He's not going to the
Palmer-
Hall of Fame. He's not going to the Hall
Okay,
of Fame.
thank you.
That's not-
So
that's what I'm saying.
let me ask you
That's
this:
what I said.
Carson Palmer or Aaron Rodgers? Okay.
I
all
said,
right.
do you mean a Hall of Fame quarterback or a good quarterback? Because Carson Palmer wasn't terrible.
He was not.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Anyway.
I'm looking at Jamal Sweatshirt, and I really just want to be like, "Hey, Kool-Aid!"
Oh yeah.
You remember when? Remember they used to bust out the walls?
Yeah.
But no, I think
Listen,
Packers
man,
2
don't hate.
touchdowns. Okay, who's next? Do you got Saints and Saints
we
Buccaneers?
got Raven Bills, but I have a question on this one.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So Pro Football Focus did a redraft of that class, and they said that they would have drafted the Josh Allen first overall over Lamar Jackson. Do y'all agree with that?
Ooh.
Because Baker went first, Sam Darnold went third,
Trash.
Josh Allen went, I think, 7 or 8. Josh Rosen went 10.
Oh,
Lamar
Josh
went 32nd.
Gross. So
That's-
what's
I'll
the
tell
question?
you what, they always gonna draft
That's a good
the right
question.
pigment before they draft the wrong pigment when it comes to the quarterback
Yeah,
position.
if they gonna be
But
wrong,
anyway,
they
I
gonna
will
make sure
say
they
this.
white.
I will say this.
They ain't gonna be wrong and be
I don't
black
see no-
now.
Oh, facts.
They gonna be wrong and they gonna be
Facts.
white. But hey, go ahead, Tuck.
And they were wrong.
Facts.
wrong.
I agree. But no, I don't see a problem with that. I don't. You know, me personally, I still would have rather had a Lamar Jackson. You know, Josh Allen is finally, you know,
Lots
Get
of
into his potential.
taking off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Lamar been like that since he touched the league. So, you know, and he's had his little bumps in the road. But at the end of the day, this is the first time we're seeing Josh Allen play at an elite level. Lamar's been doing that his entire time in the league. So, I don't know. You do the math.
Listen, so what's the question? The question was Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, essentially. Is that what the question is?
Well,
It was
so they're playing each other this Saturday, but I saw a thing on Pro Football Focus that said that if they were to redraft that draft class, that they would take Josh Allen first overall over Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson has won an MVP in this league.
Bro, I just think, man, I just be honest with you. I just think it's just, I mean, I don't like the Lamar slight, bro. I just don't like the Lamar slight. Like you say, he's an MVP.
Yeah, what are they basing that
They're
off
going
of?
to the playoffs. I
They're
just don't
basing it off
understand.
of throwing ability and being
Yeah,
white.
they're saying throwing ability, and I get that. Yeah, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it
And
is.
some people would argue Lamar doesn't have either one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He knocking in the motherfucker too.
You blacking them up.
Yeah, I just,
but
I just don't. I'm over the Lamar hate. I feel like, bruh, look, man.
D-Brack said immobile quarterbacks are worthless. So that's him chiming
Well, Devin Bracken's.
Oh my God.
You know
Devin.
what?
An immobile quarterback.
in. Immobile.
Well, quarterback.
Yeah.
It's a quarterback that can't move.
Oh,
I agree.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
An
Yeah.
immobile.
Okay. I
An
thought you
immobile
said a
quarterback.
mobile. Okay.
I
Gotcha.
thought you said a mobile.
Yeah. No.
No,
Immobile.
immobile. He's
Got you.
worthless.
All right.
Let me enunciate.
That's true.
Okay. Who's?
I
and
mean,
then
if
what
you
else?
look at all the great quarterbacks in the league, they all mobile. The best quarterbacks that are playing at the highest level right now are all mobile.
Yep.
Every
Yeah.
single one. Of
Is
them.
Tom?
No.
Tom is not. Except for
Tom's
Tom.
not
He's
mobile?
not playing at
I'm
the
not playing
highest
at the highest
level right
level.
now.
you can't
You
touch
said the
Tom.
best. I thought you said the best ever, though. I thought
No,
you
he
said all
said
the
right
great.
now.
No, the
Same.
best
No.
quarterbacks right now.
Oh, right
Right
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
are
right
all
now.
mobile. Every single one. Your top 5 quarterback, top 10, they're all mobile. Every
Except for
single one of
Tom.
them can move and make plays.
I gotta think.
I gotta think about that, but
So
I'll
really quick to get back on track. Ravens versus Bills. Who we got?
I'm going with Ravens in the upset.
Yeah, I agree. I think them birds is definitely gonna be flocking again.
Yep.
Flock,
Hey,
flock,
hey,
flock.
hey.
Anybody got a score or just a
Tom.
prediction?
I
Anybody
think
got a score?
I think the Ravens.
24-21 Ravens.
I think the Ravens pull
Ooh,
it out.
Okay.
I think the Ravens pull it out 21-17. I
Close
do.
game.
I do. I think it's a close game. I just think, look, like you
I
said,
think it's gonna be
Me
the best
too.
game of the weekend.
I think that
yeah.
Tampa Bay New Orleans game is gonna be good though. I mean, Brady shows
No,
up.
me
Brady
too.
shows up under the lights, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, even though he's been struggling, that he's not gonna show up in this game. Brady's gonna show up. Mike Evans is gonna show up. AB's gonna show up.
You need to show up. for
Gronk
the
gonna
fantasy
show
team.
up, bro. They gonna
No.
show up. They gonna show up and be
But
ready
listen,
to play.
but the Saints have a top 10 run defense and a top 10 turnover differential.
And they get after
It's gonna play a
quarterbacks.
factor.
So
Yes, they do.
this is just a quick update from what I'm hearing. Trey Sermon got hurt the first play of the game.
Damn.
Oh, it's over with.
That's what I'm hearing. That's
Oh,
what I'm
Bama
hearing.
by
I don't
60.
know. Oh no.
So I'm watching the game, but you said no spoilers, and I was very pissed off when I saw that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anywho,
Did
so
it look
Wow,
major?
I'm so happy.
Hey, so you
held
ain't gotta
your
watch the
composure.
game now. You good.
okay, so then moving on. So who else are we missing? So we talked about the Ravens.
So
We don't-
Browns
we-
Chiefs.
Browns Chiefs.
We don't have to
Chiefs easily.
Chiefs
Come
easy.
on now, we
Chiefs
know what's
easy. We don't have to
going
waste
on.
Chiefs
time
by
on that.
100.
Next game.
They partying. They
Yeah.
partying in Arrowhead.
Next
This weekend.
next game.
Honestly, though, I think it's closer than they think, and I think it's a bit of a low scoring game, but
Chiefs
still
plus
high.
17.
Nigga, Chiefs.
Chiefs plus
Chiefs.
17.
Chiefs.
Tell me that
Chiefs.
right now.
I was gonna
Yeah.
go 35-28.
Okay.
Chiefs.
I think that was all the
No,
games.
they're not putting up the 28 points on them.
But I
they're
think
not.
they hold time of possession, and I think they're going to slow the game down. And I think the Chiefs are going to be up early, and they're going to run the ball the same as the Browns will.
Okay. Well,
Man, you
Chiefs.
put on the headset and just.
Chiefs. Next game.
back.
What's the next
He's
game?
an asshole.
Sorry, next game.
He said, "Yeah, well."
Great. Thanks a lot. So Chiefs. Next game. What's the next
hilarious,
game?
bro.
That's all the games.
That's it. Okay. So moving on, because I do want to talk about basketball.
Man.
Kyrie
Yeah.
Irving is
The flat earther.
the
Tuck's
flat
dog.
earther.
Yep.
That's Tuck's boy.
Kyrie Irving is the
Tuck,
Lay
where's your
me.
boy at?
Where's he at? Right.
What's
Yeah,
up,
my
man?
dog.
What's up, bruh? What's up? I don't
Listen,
understand.
man, I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, y'all don't ask me. All I know is I love what he do when he's on the basketball court. Now, when he's not on the basketball court, the man has a lot of different weird issues that goes on. I don't know, but I do know this: the last time that when George Floyd got killed, he told everybody out the gate, "I'm not coming back to the bubble." He was healthy, he could have did it. But he was like,
he
"I'm
wasn't-
not doing it. I'm tired of the way that they treating our people. I'm tired of what's going on." So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking with it. Now we see the white people storming the Capitol,
Which we gonna talk
and
about.
now
talk about it later.
he don't want to play again. So I don't know, man. Even Steve Nash don't know. And then it's just weird, bro. To not
His
His
mama
team
don't
don't
know.
know.
His
What's
mama
going
calling,
on,
talking
to
about,
not
have
to-
you seen him?
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I don't understand.
Missing persons report.
I'm still a fan of what he does on the court, but this is
I heard
I don't understand.
I heard
And
they put
hopefully
Kyrie-
he comes out and talks about it.
I heard they put Kyrie on the side of milk cartons in Brooklyn. Because they don't know where that nigga
Hey,
is.
that owner
Shut
pissed
the
though.
fuck up.
That owner.
But
pissed
look though,
already.
this is my question.
KD low key
Shut up,
pissed
man.
too.
This is my question. Is this going to be something that can be a reason why Brooklyn can't win it all? Is Kyrie's erratic behavior, something that can be a distraction enough for Brooklyn to not
it
to
could
not
be.
win.
Because
If
you
the
know
moment
KD
if the
gets
moment is big
irritated
enough to
easily.
make Kyrie say no, then yes.
But my
Facts.
thing
Like
is,
like
I agree with that.
if you're getting toward the playoffs or something like that, but Kyrie feels justified in not playing the game. I think Kyrie don't give a damn about the NBA, and I don't think he cares about the money, and I don't think he cares about anything like that. I think he cares about what is important to him, and if he deems not to play, he will not play. And Brooklyn and I think that Brooklyn supports whatever he does. I mean, they want to know about it. I feel like you shouldn't just go MIA from work, but
Right.
Oh,
I feel like if it's important enough, then he won't play. And KD will just be out there by himself. And it's going to suck because Spencer Dinwiddie is out for the year already. So I don't know who they have running point or being that second
Karis
scorer.
LeVert. It's been
what's
Karis
up,
LeVert.
Ken?
Yep,
and
LeVert.
and they've been
shout
they've
out
been
shout
losing.
out to my
They've been
brother.
losing.
Shout out
Yep.
to my brother Ken Frierson Jr. is in the chat.
it's also
Hey,
Adam
what's up?
Adam
Wine.
Wayne.
Kenny, Ken.
What's up, Kenny?
Kenny,
And then he said
I'm Adam Wayne.
Adam Wayne.
Appreciate it,
We
bro.
appreciate all
Adam
y'all.
Wynn. Hey, shout out Sochi, man. Adam Wynn.
Yeah, shout out
Adam
all
Wynn?
y'all.
Yeah, who is
appreciate
that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bad.
So,
Only Adam I
um,
know is Van Horn. And
Yeah,
I ain't talked to
yeah.
him since I was
And he,
about
and he
16
ain't in the
and a
chat.
half.
So, so look, I think I agree. But I will say this. I agree with that, Jamal, but I will tweak it and say this.
Okay.
If the moment is big enough, I mean, let's be honest. The George Floyd was an extreme. That was an extreme. Like, that's a situation where I'm not mad at him for making that. That's an extreme.
So this is an extreme?
No, this is
The
extreme.
white people storming the Capitol?
I think the white people storming the Capitol is on brand for Trump supporters. I think
I think what y'all
George
also-
Floyd's that situation is a bit more impactful, I think, on a grander scale than what them crazy folk was doing at the Capitol.
Because it hits us.
Yeah, it hits.
personally.
It's a personal thing.
What
You know what I mean?
What you also forgetting, everybody, is that we coming up on the anniversary of Kobe, and that could be it too. Like he really could be out of it, and that because it's like it's not. It means something to us, but he had a personal relationship with him.
Yes, a lot of
You know what
people
I mean?
did.
So it's
Though.
like-
A lot of people had a personal relationship with Kobe.
But you know, Kyrie sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Kyrie's a little different, bro.
I
So
mean,
it's like
Definitely.
And,
I mean,
and
my
this is my
dad.
thing, and this is why Kevin Love and the other guys who spoke out about mental health. I'm be honest with you. That's why you gotta, you know, kind of give them some validation for what they said because these guys are going through some stuff. I don't know what Kyrie's dealing with, but I think that you as a team leader, I'm sorry, you're a team leader.
I feel like you should say you okay.
You got to
could-
say
could
something.
send
You gotta
out-
let somebody
The
know.
team shouldn't be trying to figure out where the heck you are.
Yeah. You
I mean, you
tell
got to
somebody.
say there's some accountability there, and I feel as
Well, I
though
knew where he was yesterday. He was on Instagram saying happy birthday to his dad.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
when he texted
You know.
me, he texted me, and I said, Kyrie.
Who, LeBron?
Where you at, bro?
nah,
I
Kyrie.
said,
Kyrie.
you know,
damn well LeBron not.
LeBron sitting back laughing somewhere.
Yeah, you
Like
know,
now y'all see what the
bro,
hell
he
I
ain't
was
talked
dealing
to
with.
Delonte in years.
This Adam
bro.
Wynn
You know
person, we
damn
was
well.
cool until he just said Caruso,
Caruso
over
over
Kyrie.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I like AC Fresh
Who
though.
said
I do like
Caruso
I like
over
AC
Kyrie?
Fresh, but not over Kyrie.
Stop it.
Hold on, time out.
He
Who
said
said
stop.
Caruso over Kyrie?
Caruso over Kyrie.
What's his name? Adam Wayne.
Adam Wynn.
Adam Wynn.
Adam Wynn.
Adam-
Okay, so
Adam,
you just want some
Adam,
That's
recognition.
y'all boy.
Hey,
Shout out. That's my guy, man. But he,
Of course
you know,
it is.
hey, so Adam, we gonna give you
Hey,
this 2 seconds
hey,
of recognition
hey,
that you
I
wanted.
ain't condoning that shit.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. Thank
Him
you,
and,
Adam.
Him and Kyrie need to take the same pills.
Yeah.
Same
whatever.
Oh my god.
And I know where to get them.
Drug addict.
Anyway, so then
You
yeah.
said he did take the same.
So that's
shit.
that.
Go ahead.
They do.
Okay, Russell Westbrook. And before niggas get crazy up
Ain't
here,
nobody about to get
before
crazy.
niggas get crazy up here,
Bro,
I just want to
finna
make
go crazy.
no because Blake, here's
You
the
already
thing.
know how I
You're a
feel.
Here's the
hater.
thing.
Blake,
Blake,
you're
you're a
such a
hater.
I'm not a hater.
You're a
bro.
hater.
I'm
You're a
not a
hater.
hater.
This guy's
And it
averaging.
kills me.
He's a triple.
Yeah,
double.
hater.
He's a triple
All right,
double.
your headset kills me.
He said the shape of your
Your
head.
socks kill me, nigga. Shut up.
Okay, well, you don't want to go here. All right, let's keep going.
Okay,
Listen, man. Let's not do this. We're in public. Let's chill
Russell
out.
Westbrook in
We
the
ain't in public.
situation.
We at the house.
Right, exactly.
He said, nigga, we at home. On head. But look, I think Russell Westbrook in the situation in D.C., I mean, I get it, but I guess I'm not freaking out yet. I'm not freaking out yet because I don't don't know that I expected DC to just come out and be some powerhouse team.
But you didn't expect them to be 2-8 tied with the Pistons for the worst in the league.
I mean, Washington to me has Washington to me has never been like that.
Bro, you got Westbrook, who is, according to you, like the reincarnated somebody.
Okay.
And then Bradley Beal, who put up 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying?
He
You
dropped
got a duo together.
I think it's chemistry.
That's what I'm saying. 60 and a loss.
I think it's chemistry.
It's gonna always be chemistry with Tim.
And I think it's chemistry. I think that whole team is trying to figure out where they fit in behind Russ being somewhat of the leader. I think Bradley Beal is trying to. He's like, okay, I gotta go off. But while I'm going off, we need to figure out what Russ is doing. I think there's a lot of moving parts.
To me, I don't think Russ trusts anybody else but Bradley Beal.
He doesn't, and Jamal, that's a great point because that's affecting the team.
But I don't think Bradley Beal trusts Westbrook.
Bro, but my thing is,
Bradley Beal just want John Wall back.
That's not true.
Bradley Beal want to get out
because I feel like Beal respects
up,
Russ as what he's done, and he's an all-star as well. But I feel like
let me talk.
Being the point guard and distributing, I feel like Russ don't trust anybody else to go get that bucket but Beal.
I agree with.
And that's
another
slight
problem.
trust.
But you know what though?
Go ahead, Sheldon.
Another problem is they don't play no look of defense. They give
Come on now.
The NBA don't play no defense.
And you heard
but they really don't play no defense.
And you heard Bradley Beal say they can't guard a parked car right now. So
we can't make.
I'll go get them niggas 25.
Okay. Side note, they just lost Thomas Bryant, their biggest defender in the post.
Will Fuller too. So, but I think
that's Kobe next year.
I think that what you just said, Shelton, was a good point. Their defense is atrocious, man. And you got a team that's trying to figure out what this thing is, and your defense is awful. So now the defense is terrible. Nobody wants to talk about that, but they want to blame everything on Russell Westbrook.
Yes, bro, because they're 2-8, and one of them wins came when he wasn't dressed.
Listen. Oh my God. Listen.
Did they have a great record when Bradley Beal was there before Russ?
No, they
bro.
didn't.
But my thing
they had
is,
they had a great record with Bradley Beal, right?
But we brought in an MVP. We brought in a former MVP.
Jamal, you brought in a 2-time MVP or an MVP or however many MVPs he's won, bro.
I just want to go out on a limb and say that Blake's favorite player is Derrick Rose.
It's not. When he wasn't playing.
Listen, I just want to, before we even continue on, I just want to say,
y'all love to slice this.
Yeah, y'all really want to slice this
man,
bro.
My thing is this, bro.
Blake Raquel Robinson. Blake, my bad. Blake Raquan Robinson. He is a Derrick Rose fan even to this day. He puts Derrick Rose even above Russell Westbrook.
I'm not.
So that's something to think about as y'all are
hearing.
They got
the same record this year.
Oh wow!
They low key do.
I fucking hate.
They low key do. But you put Derrick Rose in front of Russell Westbrook, and that's murder,
bro. My thing
is, he ain't even got knees.
I ain't even trying to hear that. But look, anyway, point is
he got chicken cartilage.
I don't know what Derrick Rose has in his knees that's even has him out there. But
hey, shout out Southside.
Shout out Southside. Shout out.
We don't need to talk about Chicago.
But look, I just think that I think it's early. I think they're gonna figure out what's going on in Washington.
Hey, when y'all come for Shelton B, it wasn't on me.
Right, you gonna have Chief Keef for them.
Yeah,
man. Listen.
But like I said, I think it's early. I think they're gonna figure that out with more pieces. I think the guy they drafted, Avila, he's nice, man. He's got to get comfortable.
I wanted him over Patrick Williams.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Actually, though, but to be real with you, Patrick Williams is playing like a top 3
I
risky
really
right
don't
now.
give
And LeBron gave him that compliment after they played him.
I really don't care.
Bro, really
LeBron,
though?
LeBron gave him a nod.
Bro.
Yeah,
bro.
LeBron gave him a compliment.
LeBron gave him a high five after the game.
I don't give a fuck about his compliment.
Bro, that man Sheldon loved throwing LeBron in there.
Hey, that young fellow over there, he gonna be real good. Yeah,
LeBron started coughing around the third quarter with 2 minutes left, and LeBron was coughing, and I just want to let y'all know that LeBron was coughing.
But since we're talking about rookies, I got to slide over to the boy LaMelo, right? So I got to get some takes on LaMelo.
LaMelo, man, been balling.
After he had one triple-double, his official first one.
Yeah, and it was against his whack brothers team.
But then
that wasn't
it. He was 1 assist shy of a triple double. Then came the next game
against
and got
his brother, and then he came back and got it.
So my thing
Against
is,
New Orleans again?
no,
I think it was
No.
was it the Hawks?
it was the Hawks. Yeah.
They suck too. Anyway,
So
but
can
no,
I ask a question?
So the
Wait,
question
next
is,
so can I ask a question really
yeah,
quick?
go ahead.
Is LaMelo already better than Lonzo?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
nigga, he was
Yes.
better than Lonzo when he was.
And in
when
high
he-
school, it's not. Bro, I'm gonna be real with
hit
you.
the womb, nigga.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know if he's better as if he's just more confident. Like Lonzo's never really been 100%. Like I'm gonna be that guy. He hasn't
But
been.
that's never
he-
been Lonzo's game, man.
But
I've never looked
at
at Lonzo
UCLA,
as the
bro.
second
At
to third
UCLA,
option.
he was busting.
Or even the
On
first,
ball
second,
his
third,
life,
I've never
he
looked
was
at Lonzo
busting.
like that.
no, I
Well,
think
now he's in the league and he's trash.
I think this is what I think. I think I'll play both sides of
Go
that.
ahead.
One, I think that LaMelo is better than Lonzo.
No,
And I
he
think
is.
it's
He's more
because-
naturally gifted.
And I
Yeah.
think it's because number one, I mean the way
He's more
his-
aggressive.
Yeah, he's more aggressive. His court vision is way better. I think he attacks the basket with a lot more
Way
conviction.
And with a purpose.
Yeah,
He shoots
and
better.
I mean,
He
he's a
passes
better
better.
shooter. He's yeah.
He sees the floor better.
Now,
he
I
does
think-
everything better than him.
Yeah, really though. But Blake is saying is valid too because I think Lonzo was in a situation where he was pushed into LA to be the guy, somewhat to be the guy. And I just don't know if his development was ready for him to be that person. So he has to manufacture his ability in no time, to
Nah,
become.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Well, nigga, that's what I'm saying. He had to be.
Well, nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, forget that thing. He had to be the guy right away in LA. I don't think he was ready to be the guy right away. I think they wanted him to tailor his game around something that wasn't necessarily his game. Like you said, at
It wasn't
UCLA,
there.
at UCLA, he was a different player. Then he
was
gets
a
to
dog at
obviously,
UCLA.
obviously you have to change when you get to the league, but I just
True, he
think,
was a dog.
yeah. But keep in mind, what conference?
The
Pac-12.
Man, Pac-12 is
It was
Yeah, bro.
trash.
It was,
then.
the Pac-12 is not good.
it's not good, but it's still. I
But
mean,
hooping?
he was in the tournament, bro. Didn't they make it to
They
like
played
the Elite
Kentucky.
Eight,
Pac-12
bro?
is terrible
They
in
play
every
Kentucky.
Yeah, they
sport.
made it to like the Elite Eight,
Nigga,
bro.
They
I'd
played
agree
Kentucky
with
and
that, for sure.
De'Aaron Fox.
Pac-12, there's no sport that the Pac-12 is like, damn, they some dogs.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
Not
Hey,
anymore.
Oregon goes to the college football playoffs for winning the Pac-12 just about every year
Yeah.
and gets slapped over the whole head
Yeah.
every time.
I mean,
Doesn't matter who
not
they play.
not every year, but maybe once every 3 years, and they get they gas mollywopped by 50.
Well,
every
I'm talking
time.
about even in their bowl games and whatnot.
Yeah,
you know what I
they
mean?
try- yeah, they
get
trash.
cracked. Yeah. They ain't been
Oregon,
nice since-
Cal, all them niggas, they're garbage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, yeah, really though. So you talk about Lonzo, and he's a great talent, but I mean, he was playing scrubs in UCLA. There's really no real competition in the Pac-12.
I think Lonzo could be. So I think LaMelo is going to be. He's better now because he's more aggressive. I still think skill wise they're not that far apart. But LaMelo's going next couple seasons. He's going to really take off. I think Lonzo could be there with him if he was
Facts.
just more aggressive. That's it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tuck.
Just the way that I see it. You know what I'm saying? Even when I watched him at 14 years old, I knew at 14, bro.
He was a
When I
dog.
saw him have 92 points, and I remember us talking about it in the chat.
Cherry
Yeah,
pick.
that was a
like
long
him.
when
day.
y'all- yeah,
I didn't like
everybody
him
was
then,
like,
but I started
listen,
watching
listen. When everybody was like, oh, all he doing is cherry picking. He's not going to be
Yeah,
good. Da, 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 da. And I told y'all way back then,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, for a 14-year-old,
To score
cherry picking or not,
Yeah, to score
for
92
a
points in a
14-year-old
game.
to have
Bro.
92
That's
points in
reckless.
a varsity basketball, I'm a grown man. I can't cherry pick for 92
Bro.
in a high school basketball.
And I watched.
I'm
I
dead
watched him.
serious. I'm
Yeah.
dead serious. You watch this man walk up to the half court,
And-
point at the line, and
shoot.
shot it
Yeah.
and hit it.
And it's,
Cut
yeah,
and
like
hit
it's a
it.
routine
This is
shot.
the amount of confidence that he had. Yeah, that he had as a child. So I knew. Now you watching him throw passes that we ain't really seen guys throw oops and have court vision like this, bro.
not
It's
We
magic.
haven't seen it. Yeah,
we've
you know what I
seen
mean.
We've
I mean,
seen
I'm
it.
talking
We've
about
seen
him
it.
just
We've
like
It's just the way
flick it
he,
like
he
this.
just lazy.
We ain't seen a rookie do this.
crazy.
in a
Yeah,
minute.
We
It's
haven't
just
seen
like-
a rookie do it, but we've seen people pass like this though.
No, he had a pass the other day or a couple weeks
Have you
ago.
watched
and I was
Jason
like,
Against
ain't
Orlando.
nobody ever passed
Yeah.
the ball like that.
I know
ever.
what you're
cap.
talking about. Yep.
Yeah,
It
I
ain't.
think
I'll
that's
drop it for y'all.
I think that's
I'll
prime
drop it
capital.
for y'all. Y'all pull up another person that done threw this ball like this.
Not, and
Nick,
we're not.
he
We're
was
not.
running full
yeah, we're splitting
speed,
hairs,
bruh, and wrapped that joint.
Yeah, that
and
was.
the pass
Yeah, that was.
went
Yeah,
in
that was
front of
smooth.
them.
I didn't did that though.
Nigga,
The pass went in front of them.
Shelton did that.
When?
I didn't do
a wrap
that.
around. But I get what you're trying to say, Tuck. And even going back to that
Bro.
90-point game, bro, he was. I mean, he was what? You said 14. He was 5'10".
He was 14.
5'10", and then
Splat
on
at.
top of that, I watched it. He put 60 on their heads and then cherry picked for 30. So
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like you can't deny the talent.
Now, granted, I will say this, and I agree, Tuck. I don't know. I mean, none of us are just scoring 92 in the game. Now, granted, if they would, I'm just thinking about, you're a Grand Blanc guy. Granted, you went to Grand, you played at Grand Blanc, and they played Michigan School for the Deaf. You could probably get 92 against them.
Bro, you gotta chill.
I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that to say. I'm not saying nothing to slight MSD. I'm saying we don't know what the talent level was. Bruh. We don't know what the talent level was.
Out of all the schools,
You
right?
chose that one?
Right.
Look,
He gets school for the day.
Hey,
look.
right now, it's
There's Kersley.
it's a
Right.
deaf,
There's
The
Fletcher.
chat just went live.
it's a
Wendy
yeah,
Charter
bro.
Academy.
It's a deaf dude
Let's
about to
get
get
to
on
the
his
caller.
baker.
Listen.
Let me say this,
I mean,
man.
So
Again,
92 is crazy. 92 is
points
crazy.
In 30
It's
in,
crazy
in 32
regardless.
minutes. That's just absolutely insane
It's
for
insane.
a 14-year-old kid
It's
to do
insane.
on the varsity level. He clearly didn't play
I
the
agree.
Michigan School of Deaf. He
He's
played,
literally scoring a 3
at
every
least-
minute.
you know what I mean? At least they were decent.
If
you
it's
know?
Grand Blanc, he played Powers and he did that.
No,
We don't know
not that
that.
good. It's probably,
We
if it
don't
was
know
Grand Blanc, they probably
Niggas
played.
is saying team.
No, for real, I'm being serious. If it was
Kersley.
Grand
It was
Blanc,
probably
they probably
Clio.
played, Goodrich or something like that, and had
No way.
Shout out
92.
Lazar, okay.
Shout out
Shout out
Lazar.
Lazar.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out my
Lazar.
homeboy, Asuf.
Yeah,
Didn't he cross?
shout out my
the
dog
line?
Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out your dog.
Valley? Mitchell Valley, man. My guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
His little bro Jay. Shout out Jay Valley. Shout out Mitch Valley. Shout out the whole gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout
So,
out Pops.
so this
We
is the
call
other
Mitch
thing.
Roach. Y'all don't even know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So I think that LaMelo is on track to be really good. My question is this: Do they figure him out?
No.
I mean, is he a
Well,
player?
they need to
Is he a
start him
player
first.
that's above?
He ain't even starting.
Yeah, I
bro.
know. Is he a
He's
player?
not even starting. He's coming off the bench and getting tripped up.
But
at 19.
you gotta know that they're
Youngest ever.
But you gotta know that they're game planning for him, though. I mean, you gotta know that they're game planning for him. Whether he's starting or not, they're game planning for him.
But my thing
Absolutely.
is, he's gonna hit that rookie wall like 40 games, 30 games in, and
To me,
he's gonna chill.
Nah,
But
I'm
then
gonna say
next
to me
season-
the only point guard that's gonna be able to guard LaMelo is Ben Simmons.
What?
what?
That nigga, that's the only nigga big enough to guard him if he run a point.
He is about 6'9",
Yeah, he
6'8".
is.
That's
that
the
is
only
not
nigga
fair.
Did you
big
see
enough.
how he was, bro? And that's what's crazy too. Like he understanding his size now. He was just moving Trey Young out of the way, and
but Trae
Lamelo's
Young's
only
on the
180
smaller side
pounds,
of the-
bro. But he's 6'9",
Most-
and he was moving Trey Young out the way. Just walking him right to the basket, making layups, bro. Like
He got
He's
the
different,
potential to
man.
be cold, bro.
He's
I
different, bro.
just think when you, and I know you, whatever, I know you don't like him. I just think that from what I've seen, yes, he's great. But there's some games that I've watched, he does go to the basket with purpose. But some of them, it's a struggle to get to the basket. I mean, there's a lot of body that he has to kind of do and it's not always, the right shot. So I think he's still trying to figure out his strength. Because there's some guys
Facts.
he didn't ran up on, and it's like, nigga, pull it out. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you know what
facts.
I'm saying. So I think that
fact.
when you look at Russ, when you look at some of the stronger point guards, I don't think he's going in there just moving niggas. I think even now CP3. Hear me when I say this. I think CP3 has that strength to kind of keep him, at
He got
bay.
that low.
Yeah.
He got that low center.
He got
gravity.
that
Yeah,
low.
it's
that's-
called
He
base.
moved.
He
Yeah,
got-
he moved niggas out.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
about to. He's not coming in there and just.
But that's
filleting
kind of what
niggas,
LaMelo's
like-
doing. He's using his
Size.
size.
Yeah, he's using his- he's
using
his-
Bro, he's shooting over Chris Paul.
Yeah, but
Right.
what I'm saying is when he does attack the basket, I don't want us to get excited because he attacked the basket on Cole Anthony. I'm talking like he's like once we get to some of those
No, he
stronger
did it on
point
Trey
guards.
Young. Trey
Yeah,
Young's
he-
about six. What? What's
6'3",
Trey Young?
about
6'1".
6'2".
He probably little too.
Yeah, Trey Young little, bro.
Trey Young, a cool 6'2", I think.
Trey Young little.
6'1", 6'2". Yeah.
I don't even think LaMelo's doing that on Avery Bradley. quite frankly.
No, I don't. But I also recognize the fact that he's 19, and this time last
Right.
year, like we didn't
He's
really even know if he
19
was
years
gonna be cold like
bro.
that.
He's still a kid.
I think
He's
I
going
think
to
the
be
story,
so raw.
the thing too, people not talking about Anthony Edwards, bro. He's balling.
Oh, for sure.
He's balling
Out
off
there
the
in
bench.
Minnesota,
He's
he's
balling.
doing his thing. Yeah.
But you know what?
Shout out Ed. We just talked yesterday.
Anthony Edwards is gonna be like a Kyrie.
Something we just talked yesterday.
Oh, man, I'm telling y'all now, and I want y'all to read all that, bruh. Sharif Cooper is the next Kyrie. Sharif Cooper. Auburn
What school is Sharif
University
at, bro?
right
Play
now.
different.
Yeah,
Sharif
yeah,
Cooper.
Auburn.
Sharif
Yeah,
Cooper.
He's
Auburn
Auburn.
University.
Yeah, Auburn.
Point
Yeah.
guard. He is the next
He
Kyrie.
knows.
Y'all go look it up whenever
he
y'all
knows.
got some
They
time to
play
yourselves.
different though.
So raw. Oh my
He
God.
is raw,
He's
though.
baby Kyrie. I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna check.
Y'all
Out.
know how I like my players and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have a whole package, the in and out, the Euros,
fillet.
finish either hand, all type of English and
So
angles
me.
around the basket, bro. He got all that, the whole thing.
So me.
Telling you,
Thank
I just
and,
need to
and can shoot everything, bro.
I just need
He's like that.
Kendrick Perkins. That's all I need.
Y'all will see this year.
What?
I'm just telling y'all now first.
What?
I just need Kendrick
Hold
Perkins.
on.
Time out.
Perkins.
What
You
did
said
you
you
say?
just need Kendrick
I just need a
Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins, man. A guy to do the dirty work. You know what I'm saying?
You just need a Kendrick Perkins.
What?
Listen, let me just get this straight. You just said on
He
the
look
air.
like Kendrick Perkins.
You said on the
Okay.
air that you need Kendrick Perkins.
bro. I mean, a
I
player
don't even
like
want Kendrick Perkins to commentate.
This is
What
the
do you
dumbest
need
shit I've
Kendrick
ever heard in
Perkins
my life.
for?
He said, "I just need him."
What do you need Kendrick Perkins for?
Move on.
Bro, I was
man.
talking about a player.
I
like
don't know. I
Kendrick
think he on
Bro.
some blackpeoplemeet.com. I don't know what he's got going
Move
on.
on, man.
Yeah.
Move on, man.
Ooh, I just
Shelton
need a
got his own
Kendrick
account.
Perkins.
His is called burntpeoplemeet.com. Him and Kendrick. him and Perk.
And Michael Blackson.
Right.
He said
Him and Big
burntpeoplemeet.com.
Oh man.
So,
Anyway, yeah. So, look, man, it's some great rookies.
yeah. So
It's
who
ex-
you
it's
think
ex-
got Roy then?
Who got Roy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like the narrative is that they're gonna kind of. I mean, it's got to be the numbers, but I feel like right now, I mean, they want it to be LaMelo. You know, I think Wiseman is
Wiseman,
is a problem though.
Yeah.
I think Wiseman is a problem in Golden State, no doubt.
True.
But you know, it's up in the air. I think Wiseman can get it. I think LaMelo can get it. I think Anthony Edwards can get it. I mean, I think it's up in the air right now. My question is, what's the actual MVP? That's what I want to know because I know we talked
What's the
about
what?
who's the actual MVP.
I think it's too early. I
It's too
honestly,
early.
bro, but I think if Steph makes the playoffs somehow, it's gonna be Steph.
Bro,
Even if he gets the 8
I don't
seed.
need Steph to win another MVP for doing
He
nothing.
had one good game.
Bro.
Yeah, he scored
two
60
good games.
I
But
mean,
if they find a way to get to the playoffs and Steph is still kind of going,
They love him, bro.
yeah, he's gonna get there.
Steph is the Steve Nash of 04, 05, all that. They're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's playing decent and they make the playoffs and all this and all that, they're gonna try to give him something. It's either gonna be
Even
him
at
or
an
they're
8
gonna
seed?
just give it to LeBron.
Steph
You know
is
what I'm
the,
saying?
No, Steph is the Patrick Mahomes of the NBA. He's the most marketable nigga.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, pretty
Sorry.
much. Like,
He is.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know that Steph is more marketable than LeBron.
yes, he.
I don't think
He's not more
Look,
marketable.
no, look, I
than
mean, LeBron's already established. Nigga. It's year 18, 19, man. Like,
No, but
I'm
I'm
talking
just,
about
you said the most marketable nigga in the league, and LeBron's
Yeah.
still in the league.
So he is okay. So
the most marketable light skinned nigga. My bad. Excuse me.
So Steph kind of is the most marketable because LeBron still has some haters. Every time LeBron opens his mouth, he has some haters about whether it's the social justice stuff, whether it's the
White,
all the
there's
stuff.
white
So,
people that hate LeBron. There's no white people that hate Steph.
that's not true.
yeah.
Well, that's true.
I bet
I'd
you
agree
everybody
with
that stormed that Capitol
When
hates.
white
Steph.
people you know you hate. What do you say? What do you say?
I said, I bet you everybody that stormed that Capitol hates Steph.
All of them.
all them.
They all there.
They all
They
there.
all there. But no, I mean, I think Luka Doncic's gonna win it. I honestly do.
That's a decent pick.
I think Luka Doncic's gonna win the MVP, and I think it's just
Who?
Luka Doncic.
Luka?
Luka.
I think
Oh,
Luka's
okay,
gonna win
okay,
MVP. I mean, when you look at what he's able to do, I mean, he's basically he can average a triple double. I feel like if he really wants to. I think when you take him off of Dallas without Chris Stapps, who is the Dallas Mavericks?
They're not a playoff.
They're not even in the playoffs. You take LeBron off of LA. You take LeBron off of LA. They still got AD. You know what I mean? They still got pieces to help them still get to the playoff. You take Giannis off of Milwaukee.
Wait.
I think that's another situation where are they in the playoffs? So
Hold
I think,
on, Matt,
I
really
think
quick.
Luka, yeah.
If you're taking Luka off the Dallas Mavericks, you think they still make the playoffs?
No, I said they don't. I said you take
Matt,
Luka.
No, Tuck said that they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I do.
They absolutely don't.
No,
Without,
make it.
not
I said no Luka
List
and no
me the 8
Kristaps.
that without Luka that the Mavs make the
None of
playoffs.
West.
No, come
None of
If
West.
if they still got
No, I said no Kristaps.
Porzingis,
No
if they-
Kristaps. No Kristaps.
well, damn, you the only one taking 2 niggas off the team.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
take
He's
AD
not- is he
and
playing right
Bron
now?
off the Lakers.
No,
Take
no one
Lakers.
said no. No one said no Kristaps.
Just
I'm
first
talking
game.
about
That's what he
no
just
Luka.
said.
Hey, do
No,
y'all
that's what he
want to
just
score
said.
He said
update?
with
said-
only Kristaps.
Y'all want to score
Oh,
update?
with only. Oh,
I bet you. I bet you Alabama. I
Yeah,
bet you Alabama.
They'll have
up
Kristaps.
a
They'll
touchdown.
have Trey Burke-Still. They'll have Tim Hardaway
That's
Jr.
not- but that's
they'll
not a-
have
that's not a playoff
what's
team.
number 10 name? I can't even think of it.
Finney Smith.
Hardaway?
Cole.
Finney
No,
Smith.
number 10.
Yeah,
Tim
Finney
Hardaway
Smith.
Jr. number 11.
Hey, let's get
There's
that score
gotta be
update.
Finney
Hey,
or something.
Finney Smith.
Oh, Finney Smith.
Finney Smith. Yeah. He's cold.
Finney,
I said Finney Smith
Finney.
8 times.
Finny Timbo.
Yeah. Whatever. They got some decent pieces where
They
I
not
think
making
they
no
would
motherfucking
still they would
playoff.
still be able to make they would still be a top 8 team in the West.
I
Still,
agree-
if
agree
they didn't
to-
have Luka Doncic.
Agree,
Really?
disagree,
Listen,
disagree. But look, real quick,
Let's get that score
I'm
update.
just guessing. I'm guessing the score. I'm gonna say Alabama's going up a touchdown.
Score is
14-7.
14-7 Alabama.
Shut the fuck up.
But you know what's crazy though is the second quarter just started. They already put a tutty on them. So that's
Listen. Listen.
Ohio State is already in scoring position
Are they?
now.
Are they?
It's 14-7.
Okay.
Like, this is going to be
it's gonna be a shootout.
back and forth.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a shootout.
just like we all predicted. But, yeah.
But yeah. So
Anyway,
It was.
so listen. I think I agree. I agree with what you said, but I just don't think that the Mavericks are a playoff team without Luka. I don't. I don't think Porzingis.
all.
I don't think Porzingis has ever been enough to put any team in the playoffs. Even in New
look at
York,
the Knicks.
He wasn't. So
I mean,
and
yeah,
I don't.
didn't he get hurt with the Knicks?
He's
though?
hurt now. I mean,
He's hurt all the time.
He's always
Yeah.
hurt.
What does that mean?
So I don't really. I don't. Yeah. Nothing jumps out off the screen to me about that. But anyway.
Should we go to the
Jamal
Capitals
in this cognac is killing
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Bruh.
Jamal over there like Shannon Sharp.
Oh,
he
it's
got
so
it. He's
funny.
smoking. He drinking it. You know.
Hey,
Y'all say I'm the drink.
Hey, Skip.
Hey, skip.
Go ahead. What's
Hey,
up? What you say?
Skip. Listen, hey, listen.
Name the time.
We all.
Name the time. Skip. Name the time. When did he do it, Skip Bailey? Another trip dub. Another trip dub for King James.
That might
For the
be-
king.
Another trip dub.
That is.
Go.
yeah,
Why does Shannon Sharp sound like Samuel L. and Django? Like you really gotta make that one up for me.
bruh,
With a list.
Shannon Sharp.
Django, we got your woman.
That look.
Your woman. With an
Your
F.
woman.
The woman.
Skip, I don't know, Skip.
Shannon Sharp is a
Oh,
nigga.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp is a nigga
Yes,
to the T.
he is.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
That's
That nigga, bro.
That's-
If we had, if
Hey,
niggas
Shannon
had
Sharp
to
the goat
have
though.
a poster child, it would be Shannon on that man. Like this.
Hey, since we free balling, can I ask y'all a question?
Yes, sir.
How y'all feel about Harbaugh getting re-signed?
Oh, see.
You didn't have to do that.
You hit a nerve.
You didn't have to do that. I'm not gonna give him the reaction he wants. Listen,
I don't care. I don't care
Well,
what that.
Look,
I'm not gonna give him the
I
reaction he wants.
Yeah, I'll
legitimately
give
just
you
want to know
mine.
how y'all feel about Harbaugh being re-signed till 2025 to be y'all head
Well,
coach.
it's from
of
what
the
I
Michigan
understand.
Wolverines.
From what I understand, let's tell the whole story.
Yeah,
If
they
we're gonna
took
tell
Sermon
it.
to
Right,
the
right.
From what I
Thank you, Matt.
understand,
Appreciate you.
he's on a yearly basis.
Year to
though.
year.
Yeah, so he's
Thank you.
contingent
Yeah.
every year.
So what it
Till
is?
2025.
Nah.
So what it is
It's not like
when they start
they
losing,
didn't
they
strap
can
that
fire
nigga.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
they
what
didn't
it
strap
is-
him in for
Thank
5. They-
Bro,
They strapped him in for 5, but it's 1-year deals. So
Every team.
he
every
can
year.
he can
Yep.
win a Big Ten, beat Ohio State and the Natty, and not make as much as he's made last year.
Bro,
And if Michigan wanted to get rid of him, it's the buyout's $4 million, and if you want to leave, it's $2 million. It's really
you gotta
nothing.
pay me $4 million just to back out. That's
Right.
crazy.
but
Right.
you
but
gotta
so
give me 4 M's just
It's
for
really
me to
all
back out.
It's really all 1-year deals.
they also and they
Right.
also lowered that. Like it was lower this year than it was the past couple years to buy him out too. So
Can I-
that's really
Can I
what
ask
that
a follow-up
contract
question?
was. They
I
gonna
didn't
get him
ask
out of
shit
here.
about that. I said how y'all felt.
I just told
I
you.
don't
how
even
you
need his
felt.
contract details. How do you feel?
I mean,
About
Well, I would
How do
say
you
this.
feel that
you know
bright
what I'm
ass
saying?
sweater is messing
Being
with the contract
being
and our
diehard
visuals
Big
on
Blue.
this camera?
Oh, go ahead, man. My fault.
No, you good.
Go
Go ahead. You good.
He talking
My bad,
shit.
Cuddy.
no, go ahead, Tom.
I can hear.
Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, no. Being diehard Big Blue my whole life, you feel me? This how I feel about it. We haven't. I just want us to get back to where we deserve to be. Let us get back to who
Deserve? What?
You know what I'm saying?
What kind of entitled
Let
shit
him
is
talk,
that? When you
man.
deserve to be.
Let him talk.
You sound like the people storming the
Let him
Capitol.
talk.
We need to
I
get back
deserve
to
to
where we
be.
used to be.
This podium
talk.
belongs to me.
Let him talk. Let him talk, Jamal. Dang.
Excuse me.
Looking like a
Go ahead.
glass of
See.
Tahitian treat.
Right.
Why fun?
Looking like a glass of Tahitian treat. Let him talk, man.
Right. Over there. Oh my God. Over there looking like a Bloody Mary on the rock.
All right.
Get your ass on.
All right.
Hell,
But anyway,
oh,
so
fruit punch
I
Y'all gotta stop.
I think that I'm not happy with the fact that we've been having this conversation already.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the fact that he's back. Obviously, I'm not ecstatic about it, but I do feel like this. They said this in the chat when I first said I don't want him back. They said, "Well, who else are we gonna go get?" And to me, I was so mad about everything that I was like, "Shit, anybody but this nigga." You know what I'm saying? But honestly, they're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think they did it in the proper manner. We're gonna do a year-to-year deal to where, bro, if you keep underperforming like
We
this,
can get rid of you.
you're gonna be out of there. Not only that, is you're not getting all the money that we just
Right.
gave you out the gate because of your name.
What my thing is
That's
is
big.
like, what do you think
so
is gonna?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
What do you think is gonna change? Like,
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's had
Nothing.
6 years. He's been paid the most, like right behind what, like Saban and my
Yeah,
man's at Clemson.
Saban and Dabo.
Yeah.
And hardball.
He's done everything. He didn't had sleepovers at recruits' houses. Like he didn't done everything to get players. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's not working out for him. on
Y'all
the
still
field.
get
So,
y'all
like,
ass bust.
Yeah, it's like what's gonna
Jamal,
change?
okay, I'm getting tired of your rhetoric, man. Are you watching your team right now?
Yeah, they just
Okay,
took
then.
Sermon to the hospital.
So listen, Tuck, I want to get on what Tuck said. I want to get on what Tuck said. I agree wholeheartedly. And them doing the year to year gives them time to now they're looking. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for somebody. So
where before
yeah.
it was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
We're not even looking.
Yeah, we strapped in.
Why?
But now,
Why wasn't you looking?
I mean, because they had Jim Harbaugh. I mean, I
Okay.
get it, but they had Jim Harbaugh. So it's kind of like in their mind, they're like, hey, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, obviously, but we got a good coach.
But
so I think that's kind of where
But
they
the
were
thing
at with it.
is,
But if
why
you-
would recruits want to go to Michigan when you know he's on a year-to-year basis?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think that can play in his favor though. I do.
How?
I think that can play in his favor because guys can go to Michigan. Guys can go to Michigan if they don't like Harbaugh, but they want to play at Michigan and they know he's on a year-to-year basis. That means that he may not even be your coach.
But
But
that's
recruits-
another problem,
but
like
recruits
because you don't know
aren't
who your
going-
coach is gonna be.
And recruits,
Yeah,
aren't
I mean,
You can't
if
sell
you
that.
get if you get Jim
I'm not
Harbaugh,
saying
then
it's-
your
I'm
next
not
coach
saying-
is
I'm
Hugh
not saying
Jackson.
it's
I
a-
regret fucking
I'm
and
not
going to
saying
recruits
it's a-
aren't going to Michigan to go to Michigan.
Well,
They're going-
recruits don't want to go to Michigan State, but I
Well,
think
I was just gonna
they want to go to Michigan
Oh
State.
my
What are
God,
we
oh
talking
my
about?
God.
Leave state out of it.
Right.
The last nigga y'all had was
Oh my
the last
God,
nigga y'all
I
had
was
was
like,
Charles
who the hell
Rogers.
wanna go to Michigan
So
Oh my God.
that's the last nigga y'all
with Chris
had.
Tucker.
Right. Who want to
Chris-
go there with
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
with
Whatever
Chris
his
Tucker?
name
But you get our point, though.
Stepdaddy.
Kids aren't
Yeah.
going to school because of the school.
Who the hell's name Mel that ain't named Melanie?
Okay. Anyway,
Right.
but
Your
kids.
coach name is Melanie
Okay,
Tucker.
anyway.
Melanie
Okay.
Tucker. Get the fuck out
Okay.
of here.
right. That's
Get
all.
out of here,
That's
man
all. Like
school.
that's all. Like one of Marcus's cousins.
Your coach
Yeah, one of
name
Marcus's
Melanie
cousins is your
Tucker.
coach, Melanie
But y'all,
Tucker.
okay, but y'all get what I'm trying to say though.
That nigga auntie your cousin, Melanie Tucker.
Kids aren't going. Kids aren't going to these schools because of the school. They're going to the school because of the relationship they got with the head coach. Like,
I disagree.
I disagree with that.
I disagree. I think
disagree
kids
with
go
that.
to the school
Yeah, I
because of the
disagree,
brand
too.
of the school.
No one
Like,
gave
a
a
big
shit.
time-
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Michigan,
go ahead.
bro. I
Time-
think they
when
go
you're a
because
big
it's
time
Michigan.
okay, you
program,
got
this
your
is why
few that
this is
do.
why kids transfer, because when you're a big time program, you go because it's a big time program.
But you
got kids transferring out of Ohio State.
But you also got to think
Alvin
about it
Kamara
like
to
this.
Alabama because it's Alabama.
But you got
The
kids.
reason why he transferred to Tennessee is because he got there and realized, oh, these coaches ain't fucking with me. They finna make me wait my time.
But
I want to go play right now.
Okay, but you got kids.
left.
You got kids transferring out those schools too. So what's
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
what's-
So
you gotta
go to the
understand
school because that's the school you want to go to.
Yes, that's where you want to go.
Some
Yeah, that's where
kids
you wanna
make a
go.
decision on coaches and this and that and the third. But when you a blue chipper like that, bro, you're going because this is the school I've always wanted to go to.
I know.
But you
what
got
I'm
to
saying,
think about it like this too. Like, okay, so the average or the freshmen coming out this class, they're gonna be born in what, like 2003 coming up, like something like that. Michigan really hasn't been Michigan since Lloyd Carr left in like 06, bro. They ain't been Michigan since like 06. So you got kids that's like 2 or 3. Okay, so they were 4 and 5 years old when Michigan was the shit. Like them kids, it's like when our parents talk about the Knicks,
it's different
bro.
being 3 and 5. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like when our parents talk about the Knicks, like, bro, no one cares about the Knicks. You know what I mean? So it's like this new generation.
That's true.
But here's the thing about that, though.
No,
and
I'm just
and
saying
I'm not,
people in general.
I'm not making.
My dad be like, "Oh, the Knicks used to be."
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
nigga,
but here's the
Oh,
thing,
like,
though. Even
It's
though
about Brooklyn.
Here's the thing, though. Even though we didn't, like you said, my dad would talk about the Knicks, or he would talk about the Bulls, or he would talk about. And I feel like if you're coming up playing basketball, if you're close to the game, if you know the game, if you know history in the game, like you're gonna kind of inherit a little bit of that. Oh, that's the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I play for the Knicks. I think the history precedes itself and is gonna continue to for organizations like the Celtics, for organizations like the Knicks and the Lakers. I just think that that's what it is, and I think when you come up first
And
of all,
not in
even
basketball.
in
not
college.
in basketball.
I
Not
think
not
in
not in
basketball.
pro
Basketball,
basketball.
too.
Football.
bro, I'm gonna
bro,
be
they're
honest
not
with you. If
thinking
I was
about
coming
it.
out of college,
LeBron's not
I'm gonna
running
be
in New
honest.
York.
If I was coming out of college
come on
and
now.
I had a chance to go to the New York Knicks, bro, I would be like, I mean, I'm going to the Knicks to play pro basketball,
LeBron
bro.
done played
I'm
for
going to
everybody
Madison
but the
Garden to play
Knicks.
pro basketball for the Knicks.
But you see why
I mean, I'm
KD
not
and
tripping.
Kyrie didn't go to the Knicks.
Yeah.
KD and Kyrie didn't go to the Knicks because they
their
had, I mean,
organization is just so
Yeah, but KD
dysfunctional.
Yeah, but
But
they
KD and
organization
Kyrie
is
are in a
trash. Not
position-
because of the fact
And
that
it doesn't have the
not because of the
prestige.
fact that they didn't want to go. Kyrie said he grew up a Knicks fan. That's who he wanted to play for. Same with KD. They
Yeah.
wanted to be there. They can't help the fact that their organization is that
It's
ass
ran
that they
terrible,
didn't
yeah.
make it happen.
But that's part of
Bro,
it.
You know
But
what
that's
I'm saying?
bro,
but
LeBron-
that's
But
that's
but
Michigan.
football,
That's
college
Michigan.
football and college basketball is the same, and it's gonna be like that forever. Alabama is always going to be Alabama. Duke is always going to be Duke.
They were
North
down
Carolina
for
is
years,
always
though.
going to be North Carolina. If you grew up
Yeah,
Syracuse,
yeah, I agree.
Syracuse is going to be Syracuse. Michigan
agree,
football
Tuck.
is going to be
I
Michigan
agree.
football.
I agree.
Period.
Absolutely.
People want to go there.
Absolutely. Period.
I mean,
Bro, you talking about
You know what I'm saying?
tradition and you talking about I mean, bro.
But okay, what I'm saying is, how come nobody's went to the Knicks or in
Or-
free agency or
I mean, Melo went to the Knicks. I mean,
that's
what
because
you-
he's from New
Nick-
York.
and he
no
got
one goes to the
traded.
Knicks because of James Dolan.
and he got
That's
traded
it.
to the Knicks. But
Thank
Here's
you.
the thing.
He
Here's
didn't
the
go
thing.
to
James
Here's the
Dolan is
thing.
a
Thank
terrible
you.
owner.
I think. Listen.
and he
I
needs to
think.
that name.
I
he
think
needs
what
to
we're
sell
Drop
seeing.
that name.
I
Drop
don't
that
give a-
name.
Yeah, I
Drop
don't
that.
give a
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
He
Drop
needs to
that
sell
name.
the
Let him know.
team, and he needs to get the hell on out of there, bro. Reason people aren't going to the Knicks is because of James Dolan.
Yeah,
He's a
and
terrible owner, and it's ran terribly.
Yeah.
LeBron said his preferred before he went to the Heat. His preferred destination was the Knicks, and he said the Knicks botched the interview so fucking bad that he never even considered them ever again.
Bro, they brought out like Tony Soprano and shit. Why would you do that?
yeah, I mean,
nobody care
I mean,
about him.
LeBron wasn't going to the Knicks anyway. But I
Bro,
just,
I
LeBron
think he
said the
would've.
Knicks were his
I think he
preferred
would've.
choice,
Yeah,
and they
This
botched
is-
the interview so
this
bad
the
that he
third-
never looked at
this-
him again.
But this the third superstar that has said that. LeBron said that. KD said that. Kyrie said that. You think people is just making that shit up?
no, I don't.
No, I
They-
don't think
no,
y'all
we
making
don't
it
think.
up.
I don't
He's
think they're
full of
making
shit.
it up.
That's the only reason why. But again, people still want to go there
Yeah.
because of who they are.
Who they are.
And
It's
I'm
the
saying
Knicks.
that's how it
It's the Celtics
is in
system.
college sports. That's how it is in the pros. It just is what it is. It's gonna always be that way.
Bro,
I don't care who the coach is. Like if Belcher could be the coach.
Ah,
He could-
yeah.
he could be my coach.
Alright.
Hey, y'all better. Hey, y'all not finna do no
Couldn't be-
Belcher
couldn't
slandering.
be-
I'm not slandering Belcher. I'm saying like
Everybody
he's
does
saying,
say ah.
that's them. I'm saying he's saying that it's because of the
Belcher.
coach. I'm saying like if it's a top school, I don't care who the
Yeah.
coach is. It could be
Fact.
any coach. If I really want to go to that type of program,
School,
I'm
that's
gonna
where
go.
I'm going.
It don't matter
that's
who
what
the
it
coach
is, bro.
Man,
That's what it is,
That's
bro.
some cases, not all.
Listen,
cases.
man, I'm gonna tell you
that's
right now. If
every-
Michigan,
bro,
That's not every
Michigan,
case,
Every case.
Yeah,
bro.
Okay,
like-
but
like-
That's
okay,
not-
so the
so
question.
you think when Coach K leaves Duke, people are gonna grow up and be like, I don't want to go to Duke anymore.
No, that's not
that's
it.
not- that's
but
not
the question is, what makes that program the program? Because like I said,
Coach
you got a
K-
bunch of kids that are coming along that aren't gonna grow up with that. And like the school, okay, Michigan, because my dad said Michigan was cold, versus us growing up and knowing that Michigan was the shit. That's two totally different
Right.
things.
Coach
So
K-
after a while, you got a couple more years where kids gonna grow up. A whole class of kids didn't grow up and Michigan been ass.
Coach
Bro,
K
this
is
is
Duke.
the first
Izzo
time that
is
Michigan
State.
has had a losing
Saban
season
is Alabama.
in a
That's why
while.
you go to that
But
school.
there's a
In
difference
a
between
while.
there's a
So
di-
don't sit up and act like we ass, bro. Don't do that.
No, but
No,
there's a
fucking
difference
thing.
between
like-
there's a difference between being. No, I'm saying,
Y'all tripping.
listen.
That's
There's
real.
there's a difference
Right,
between
Tuck.
being a
Right,
loser.
tripping.
We
There's
not
a difference
fucking
between,
Knicks.
and bro, and y'all know where I
We
rock
lost,
when it
what,
comes to
3
it.
games, 2 games,
No.
and
All right,
2
come
games.
on,
in
bro.
the
They
Y'all
league.
not-
talking
Come on,
crazy,
okay,
bro.
y'all not gonna
Act
want to
like
hear
we
this.
just-
They talking
we just
crazy,
haven't
But
bro.
been
Michigan
alright.
fans think
They're
they're
all
elite,
important
and they're
kids.
not right now.
Bro,
They
y'all
are
talking
not
crazy,
elite
bro.
right now. They're not.
Bro, it's only one elite team in the Big Ten.
And that's Ohio State.
That's
In
facts.
Michigan.
And you
Shut
know
up,
the
Jamal.
vibes.
Y'all about to get slapped.
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
few
and you're getting
minutes.
slapped.
Michigan fans think they're better
It's a
than
tie
they
ball
really
game
are,
right
and
now.
that's
It's a
not,
tie ball
that's
game right
not
now.
the
Fuck,
case.
Never mind.
That's not
But
the
look,
case.
listen, bro. And I don't want to beat the horse
bring it in.
here, beat a dead horse here. But I agree with. I think what Tuck and I are saying, man, is that at the end of the day, like I said, the history and the status, and the tradition of that school is gonna always precede it. And I think that kids are
gonna
gonna
uphold itself.
go to Duke to play basketball far after Coach K is gone.
Definitely.
'Cause
They
it's
are.
Duke,
We're not
bruh.
saying that.
They're going to go to North Carolina to play. They're going to go to, these teams to play. The same with Michigan, bro. They're going to go to Michigan to play football until the end of time because of who
Facts.
Michigan is, bro. That's not going to change. It's not going to change whether we are trash for the next 50 years. It's always going to be
Wow.
Michigan, bro. It's
said
always going to be
50.
Michigan. What y'all need to
said
worry
50
about
of them.
over at Michigan State is why y'all can't stop raping everybody. That's what y'all need to worry
Wow.
about. Why y'all can't keep y'all hands to
Hey, that's
yourselves
great.
over there.
This is a
Wow.
great time to cut
You
the
know,
ball.
let's talk about that.
Whoa.
Let's talk about
Hey,
Michigan
hey,
State.
We
Hey,
gotta go to commercial.
Blake,
Yeah.
Somebody
Blake,
go to
Blake,
commercial.
Blake,
Yeah, let's
wrap
talk
us
about
up.
Michigan
Blake,
State.
Blake,
Why they
Blake,
can't?
Blake, wrap it up. Wrap it
Hey,
up, Blake.
like I
Wrap it
said,
up.
like I
Let's
said
go.
before,
Yeah.
like I said,
Y'all got all
y'all
them
wanna
issues
talk.
full of
Let's talk
national
about all that
touching them
coochie
little
y'all be
them
stealing
kids,
over
man.
there.
Don't you got a
Blake,
professor?
wrap it
Don't you got a
up.
professor
Let's
over
wrap it
there?
up.
No, we
Okay.
ain't got no
Blake.
So
professor.
you got a professor over there?
No, we ain't got
Oh,
no
yeah.
professor.
Oh,
we ain't got no
We ain't
professor.
got no professor at Michigan.
okay.
Yeah.
We ain't got no
We ain't
professor.
got no
Bounce
professor.
that
It's just a
ass.
bunch of
Yeah.
Wolverines.
We ain't got no professors. Okay, so I'm critical.
Blake, wrap this up, man.
Look, all
Wrap
I'm
this up.
saying is we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up before everything's.
Oh,
I
my
want Michigan to
God,
be a
boy.
dog again, cause we're how many games? I didn't been to more Michigan games growing up football wise than State. Like I remember what it's like to be in the big house when you number 3 in the country and then you got that boy
It's
rocking.
unmatched.
Right? I'm gonna be real with you,
unmatched.
bro. Like
unmatched.
it's a the in stadium experience in Michigan is a way better.
Talk about the
experience
big
than State.
house, bro. That ain't
Like-
that ain't
Oh,
gonna
you
ever
sure
change.
about-
That ain't gonna ever change.
I'm positive.
Talk about the
I
big
done
house,
been,
bro. That
I
ain't
done been
gonna
there
ever
for years.
change.
I'm gonna be real with you. So I want
drunk,
Michigan to be
ever.
good again. And it's a lot of legacy.
Michigan,
I'm a
Penn
State
State
fan. I
under the
want to
lights,
experience
bro.
it, so.
Trash.
Talk about Michigan, them night games in Ann Arbor at the big house,
Like
bro.
I
You
just said,
tweaking.
I'm a State fan and
You
I want to
bugging.
see it.
Stadium in college football. Don't
Coldest,
get no
bro.
better
That
than
boy
Yeah,
gets to
bro.
rocking, boy. You in the
That
man,
boy
you in the
different.
amazing blue. You feel
Yeah,
me?
and they
Come
hit
on,
that
dog.
7 stress whatever.
Ain't nobody trying to go to East Lansing to do nothing.
Yeah, bro. I ain't even
Right.
going front. I got 2 degrees from that motherfucker. And it's trash.
Except for that ball.
Got 2 degrees from
Yo,
this motherfucker.
So let's look. I know y'all
Blake
want.
is-
I know y'all
Blake
want to
is
talk
funny
about.
for that.
Y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about the Capitol and what happened up there, man.
Hey,
And,
Jada, what we at for time, bro?
you know.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
So just real quick, just kind
Go ahead.
of, just kind of give your thoughts on what we're seeing, which I feel like is not surprising, although it is surprising. But listen, man, listen. I hope this is an eye opener for the vast majority of people who really believe that this guy is bringing about some sort of positive, influence and effect. As you can see, he's single-handedly tearing the country apart. Single-handedly, and to not be able to show some accountability for what he's incited, because that's what he's incited. At this point, it's like just pack your stuff and go on, bro. Like,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you done
Allow it,
already
man.
done enough, man, and you're
Yeah.
not gonna apologize. So what you still sitting up in there for?
It's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like, so, but go ahead.
Well,
and I'll
I'll tell you why he's still sitting in there. He's sitting in there because he don't believe that he did anything wrong. And this is Bible, man. And it's literally
At
true.
this
They
point.
say they do all these things, you know what I mean, in the name of in the name of our Father, You know what I'm saying? And they don't see that anything is wrong with it, because in their hearts they really believe that they're doing the right thing. Although they see that that ain't what it is.
So do you really think that Trump doesn't see that he's an issue right now? You really think he doesn't see that he's a problem?
Why do you think he's still in there? Why do you think he's still moving and saying the things that he's saying inside? He's the most divisive president that we've had.
But here's the thing
ever.
about that.
This is the most divisive man in American history.
I think he knows.
So I think Trump is a narcissist, right? So I think when you look in the mirror and you don't see anything you did wrong with anything, you're the best. Like when you hear him talk about a lot of his accolades, and a lot of them are lies. Like they've done the fact checker during live speeches, and he'll brag on himself, and you just think you're the best thing ever. Like that's a narcissism thing. That's a disorder.
Facts.
So with the people that are following him though. We're at the point in America where we're getting our news sources we're seeing two totally different things. We're seeing people who are conservative are seeing a whole different thing. They're consuming a whole different set of media. People who are liberal are seeing a whole different set of media. And the problem is that people aren't listening to fact checkers on the stuff. And when that happens, you get conspiracy theories coming out. You got elections were stolen. There's X, Y, and Z. And there's nothing really rational to back those things. But when you read it online, people take it as Bible. And then that turns into people coming at, the Capitol.
Yeah. And, listen, man, I think we're at a point, bro. We're at a point where, it's almost scary. It's like history repeating itself almost to a degree from back when I think we're at a point where nothing is surprising. And I think that what's scary to me is, what's going to happen, 60, 90 days? I feel like he started something that isn't just going to go away because he gets out of office.
Shoot, what's going to happen in the next week and a half?
You know what I'm saying? I think that's we have to really look at the issue here and say, what kind of lasting effects has this man really had on this country? And how do we now go back? The ground that we already kind of, how do we now go back and redo all of that to kind of push forward again? You know what I'm saying?
So the thing...
Not only does he think he's not doing any wrong, his people don't think that he's doing anything wrong. They think that it's okay, that everything he's doing is.
Okay. Dude, we just watched the whole protest of people talking about Blue Lives Matter, bro. They killed a cop. Right. You feel me? They
when we were marching,
yeah.
They're on the police side. Now they in the Capitol beating up the police. The same people saying Blue Lives Matter is
the ones that's killing Blue Lives.
Now they're saying the police.
I think
what's going on?
And then it's I know there's a lot of people out there. They're saying all the violence, and it's if you're mad about this violence, why weren't you mad about the Black Lives violence? And it's we wasn't enticing that violence. The police was enticing it. People just coming in to the protest, they're enticing it. And then also after a while, after years and years of us getting treated how we are, how you think we gonna start acting?
Right.
Bruh, at the end of the day, everybody that stormed the Capitol are terrorists. Now, I don't care whatever way you sliced it, they're all terrorists and they trash. And if it was black people that stormed the Capitol,
we
they got
shot
aired
right
the
on
hell
the
out.
spot. No hesitation.
Yeah, I say this, and I put this on Twitter, and I believe this from the bottom of my soul. Now, if the black people if it were people storming the Capitol saying Black Lives Matter, they would have been killed. If it was people storming the Capitol saying Ale Akbar, they would have been killed.
Air it out.
You know what I'm saying? If it was people storming the Capitol saying anything other than the fact that
we're upset he lost.
We're mad because he lost, and it's mind-boggling to me.
Okay, they didn't throw a rock,
this is why I know this is real. If you tell a lie long enough, people will start to believe it.
Yep. You believe it's
exactly. The man said, "Okay, the election has been rigged. How did all these votes change and this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. I was winning. Well, this is how an election starts. This is how an election goes. You're so irrational, bro. You want to stop the count over here. Then you want to keep counting over there. Then you want to recount over there. This is all in a matter of, then you come out and say the election is rigged. So now you're challenging everything and you're taking everything to court. We go through the court process. The courts find that there's nothing wrong. And then we do another recount, and you still lost, but you still hold on to the lie of that this election has been rigged. And now you have these radicals who believe this to their core. And now they're trying to take over the Capitol. My mom said this, and I'm gonna shut up after this. My mom said this. She was like, I'm a whole police officer. She said, I was taking my brother to the federal building. This is not the Capitol. This is not the White House. This is the federal building in Battle Creek, Michigan. Okay? So I was taking my brother to the federal building. I'm an off-duty police officer. I had my gun on me. I had my badge on me, all that. She said I was trying to get in the building. She said at me trying to get into the building, she said they stopped me and they said, ma'am, what are you doing? You can't have that on you coming into this building. You know what I mean? You could be killed just by having that on your pistol, your 9 on you and trying to walk into this building. We could have killed you, but you're the police. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get your gun, go on, do your thing. These folk had AK-47s, Confederate flags, all types of, they're terrorists, man.
Bro, bombs went off.
Wasn't going up there to do nothing else but to kill and tear some shit up.
Yep.
Just start some shit and flaunt their privilege.
And this is the thing that's
Facts.
really
It's insane.
interesting to me, man, is like I think the people who were storming the Capitol, I think they know what they were doing. And I don't believe that Trump is talking to just a bunch of idiots who are just, following him without knowing what they're doing. I think most people just wanted a reason to act like this. Mm-hmm. And they finally got one in the form of this man. And now they're doing what they wanted to do. I mean,
when the lady gets shot.
They finally found someone that made them feel okay with being racist.
Empower them to do what they wanted to do. And so what we're seeing is you're just seeing a domino effect of, the access now to be able to just go and do what we've always wanted to do, but didn't know if we could. And now the leader of the country is saying it's okay. What do you expect to have happen when your leader of the country is saying, that's
a predominantly white nation?
Yeah. I mean, like that's.
And then they're surprised when the lady gets shot. Like
he knew.
And they care nothing about that lady.
Hey, they said that woman ran up in the White House.
Bro, but do you know why that lady got shot?
What'd you say?
Bro, I said, do you know why that lady got shot?
Yeah, because she was busted in a window.
She was going after Mike Pence. Bro, they were going after Mike Pence.
Yeah.
He knew those people were going to outnumber the police.
Absolutely.
He knew
Bro,
that.
some of the police let him in. I watched.
Yeah. That blows my top.
Yeah. Let's go. Like, bro.
So
that blew me away.
So I'll say this and I'm done.
Yeah.
So I think you asked about what this is going to look like over the next few years. Like what's like after this, like how do we heal from this? I don't think Trump is going away. I think Trump got shut off of social media. I guarantee you, and this is me just working in media, I guarantee you Trump has his own media platform.
I guarantee
after February 1st, the Trump News Network or something where he can still talk to
MAGA.com or something.
And somebody will support it, whether it's Fox News or some conservative network will pick that up. But that's going to be a reality. Trump's not going away anytime soon.
I don't think he's going to go away, but I do think that people are starting to. I think people even in his camp are starting to see. Yo, this is out of control. I think even people in his camp are starting to say, you know what, yo, this is out of control. Yeah. And so I think Trump has really kind of, he was in a position, man, where he had some people following him. He had a huge following. He really shifted, the culture in terms of people just, going in droves at whatever he was saying. And I think now he's become a joke. And I think to the people that matter, I think they're like, this isn't, because these people that are acting wild and crazy, they're gonna get all that out of it. And I think over time, it won't be like that. Mm-hmm. It won't. And I think that he may try to do his own network, but I think he's losing credibility from some of those top people that were in his camp, that were friends of him. People aren't gonna want to be connected to Donald Trump in high places anymore after this. I truly believe. Yeah. I'm not saying that people won't still be racist and wants to do, but I think people aren't going to want to be associated with Trump and what he's done to the country when you look down the line. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah, I don't think he's
they're gonna want to transfer from outward racism.
Yeah, back to Grand Blanc or back to
the
closed
racism we were raised.
The racism we grew up with.
we were raised.
Yeah, the racism we went through. You know,
like when your basketball
When they
coach
said Jamal, you know your dad. It's like, all right, niggas, we're good.
you know.
you had too much fried chicken at Thanksgiving.
All right, so on that note, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. Episode 2, end of the regulation. What the hell is this thing called again?
End of
regulation podcast.
Yeah.
This man.
So listen, we're looking for a new guy to sit here.
Yeah.
Someone that can remember the name of the podcast at least.
But for real, episode 3.
Someone who can read
obviously.
and write, I guess.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Let me
I
flunk
love
these
y'all
2
boys,
degrees.
Hey,
man.
man. It's been
no,
fun,
but
man.
really, yeah.
But nah,
before
but
we
for
even
real.
get up out of here.
In the
love
regulation
y'all.
podcast. This is episode 2. I think we got something good here, man, and I really looking forward to watching it develop. Thank y'all for being in the chat today
Thank
and
y'all for supporting.
commenting and talking to us.
Appreciate
and,
y'all, man.
You know,
Love y'all.
only continue to share and do more of it as we move forward. Don't miss us next week, man. We're looking forward to another great show. So, you know, appreciate y'all. Go Crimson Tide tonight. I'm trying to see a Bama win.
Shout out Big Tobe and the Wigwee. Shout out to the Tie Cats.
Try
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Shout out to everybody that's black that's trying to do y'all thing. I love y'all, man. For real. I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Hold it down. I'm gonna just let y'all know that straight up. If you racist, die. I don't care. If you got in your heart, die. I don't care. All that. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all, boys. For real.
For real, man.
Any last words before we get on up out of here?
I mean, just shout out to the people that's been liking our page, man. We hit 300 today, so.
Man, we love y'all, man. I appreciate that.
Keep sharing,
Like,
supporting.
This is
Hey, we're gonna
Sparta.
have merch. We're gonna have merch coming soon. I want y'all to know that.
Yeah.
So buy the perch, bro.
Into regulation merch. It's gonna be probably like this: a little crew neck or something, or a little hoodie, and it's gonna have the whole in the regulation logo on the front. I got y'all boys. ASAP.
Congrats
Tell everybody
to,
tap in with us.
Congrats to Jamal for becoming a blood. We see his outfit today. All right, so we out of here, man. We out.
Shout out to him for being
Hey, congrats to
Sue and da-da-do.
Yeah,
Hey.
shout out to him for being the
Congrats.
first Campbell's tomato soup blood.
Congrats to Tucker signing with the Hamilton Tiger Cats too, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, congrats on the re-signing, brother. Congrats on the re-signing.
Yes, sir, bro.
You.
I don't know them niggas.
Wow. Okay, we about to sign off.
And Tucker's been waived.
Re-signing.
No, I was just playing. Shout out to the Ticats, man. I love my team. We're going to get that. We're going to get that cup this year, man. 2021, and it's in Hamilton, so we got to bring it home.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had one. I'd drink right with you, Cuddy. I'm out of there though.
Hey, really quick, man. Tuck.
What up?